Hello and welcome to Sunkissed, the Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition TTRPG show. We are on episode number 12.
Wow.
And everything has been fine. Let's start off by introducing everyone. They'll tell us about themselves and their channels and stuff, and then we'll get into the show. Starting with... Oh, I was going to say Meridius. This is how bad my brain is today. Starting with Hydra slash Mac.
Does say Meridius, though, on my name. Right.
Does.
Hello, everyone. It's Hydra here. YouTube, Roll Corruption on YouTube as well. I do videos and things, and some tabletop roleplay stuff over on Roll Corruption. I just want to play today. Just looking forward to, seeing more of what Vandy does after destroying her mum's car. Maybe mum's car? I mean, it was probably stolen anyway, so it was someone else's. So,
My mom's car. Get out of here.
yeah, I just want to get stuck into the maze, have some fun today. It's all going to be great. Let's do it. And I've spent some experience.
Hell yeah. Like a couple of pieces.
Yeah.
Cassius slash Jersh.
Hello, I am mini egg connoisseur and vampire expert Joshua of Strange Adventures on YouTube, or Gaming FTL if you like video games. Hello. I'm excited to do a map today. I've got a pen and paper and everything. Yeah.
Set.
Nice.
And next up is Tess slash Vandy.
Hi, I'm Vandy. I play Tess as I do every week. This is definitely not the third time we've tried to do this today.
No.
I am also excited to see what happens after I've basically blown up a car that my mom gave to me so I could paint it and we could eventually turn a profit, but it didn't really go according to plan, so I'm probably gonna have to get a new car. Anyways, not the semantics, but yeah, that's I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for today, and I'm also excited to see Cass and Mac get completely lost and basically unintentionally TPK because they're just stuck in the maze forever.
And then you have to come and find them, and then you get stuck in there as well. And then the rest of the campaign is just you guys in a maze.
Or we just don't.
Yeah. Or not.
Thanks, I hate it. Wait, no, I think I might like that because then nothing on the outside can hurt me anymore.
But you'll still be hurt on the inside.
You know, it's...
Michael
It's
will still
fine.
send people after you.
Don't say that name. Don't even
bound
say
to
that
be.
name in this house.
Yeah, you should.
With this cursed.
I'll guarantee there's at
Candyman.
least one landmine for Tess in that maze somewhere, and I will find it.
And
Please no.
finally, of course, Tashnar slash Chrysanthia Heart, which is what I named you on Zoom.
Oh, thanks, gee.
Yeah, no problem.
So I'm Tashna. I do loads of Riot Gaming. Yesterday we restarted Subnautica Below Zero because it's a new story, and I spent 3 hours after stream building a base. It's great. It's wonderful. I really like video games, and I'm gonna play this tabletop game now. I need blueberries. Thank you.
Wait,
That's
complete side point, but like, is it out of beta?
No, it's back in, but they just changed the entire storyline for Below Zero. I'm just saying, it's great. It's so pretty. They've added loads of flora. Anyway, carrying on.
Okay, so yep.
So, last episode and last snack shot, Tess found out that Clay Fraser and Lamia, the proprietor of the Oasis, were engaged. For some reason, somehow, we don't really know the details of it. She went a little bit crazy nuts, so, not to give too much away in terms of like what could have happened, but I believe there was thoughts that maybe if she'd failed her roles a bit more for like staying calm, there might have been a car inside the Oasis and not in the originally way planned as going to be driven into it. Oh dear. Sorry, my mind went blank after that bit, and I was like, what else happened? So Mac went with Tess, and eventually, and eventually got kicked out of the car. When Tess went to the, actually, let's do. What did Cassius and Chrys went to the Elysium. And got some information and some details from there. Mainly that Cassius doesn't have a file in Elysium. What he does, but what's in it is just some writing in Mohawk. They also looked at Winono's file and got a bit more details about him. You know, he turned up about 50 plus years ago in the UK. A few more details, which, if you want more of them, you could go watch the episode. And Chrys said that she wanted her file and she'd be back for it when they brought some humans around. Not sure how that vibes with Chris's give them a chance, but you know, sometimes you just got to see your file.
Well, they had the chance to get away from Chrys.
It's true.
That's their chance.
Sure. It's a very convoluted system and rule set, so you know. Also, Mac went to go see, at the end of last episode, went to go see Kale again. Got another $5,000. Got told that the answer to the question of how to get egocentric people in a room together is machine guns. I think that was about the summation of that meeting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
To just like boil it down to bare bones.
No, that's pretty much it.
And finally, after going to Lamia's office and breaking a table in half, Tess groped out for something to focus her kind of like wild turmoil inside her, and went into the dream state again, where there was a forked road and she could go down either road. It's rough reliving it even in just like summation form. She decided to go down the right road, which smelled like rage and anger and all of that type of thing. She came to, as she started going down there, it turned into a forest, which had red clouds and red lightning like coming down, and the forest was starting to catch on fire. At the same time, there was a pushing at the side of the street, kind of against reality, I guess we'd say, of someone trying to get through the veil. And Tess slashed it open to reveal Winono, who had been pushing to get through to her. They had a conversation, and he managed to slightly anchor her, I think. And again, the details of that conversation, you can watch it in the episode. And then she decided, after being told by Winono, that she can totally go down that path into the fiery woods. But, you know, he won't judge her if she does, and etc. She decided not to. She went back and went into, away from the forked road and into a room. Inside that room was Winono's bedroom. Under the bed, there's like a little hatch that she opened and found a box. She fed the box her blood, and it opened, and inside was a book called Temporis. And then she woke up in the horrific wreckage of a car which had been literally pulled apart. And that's where we'll be coming in momentarily. However, we do have to go over the snack shot as well. During the snack shot, Mac and Cassius went to the Tiny Nip. Managed to find a secret hidden entrance in books and things. Which kind of opened the way into this really weird maze, which reset their memory, and they were trying to figure out, they like wrote their names down on the maze, and it seemed to have the effect that it stopped wiping their memory. And we left them there with the snapshot, so we'll be coming to that, back to that momentarily too. And finally, Chrys went and had a little training session, a little spar with Kaber. Turns out that while Celine is strong and can take a hit, Kaber's very, very fast and kind of tricksy. We also found out a bit more about Celine and Kaber in that they're both kind of mentally fucked up, and have traumatic stuff. So, you know, they fit right in, basically, with the coterie. You're gonna have to mentally scar Gimlet so you can fit in with the rest of Memori.
It won't be difficult. I'm sure we can find something.
Yeah. So we fade back in to Tess, standing in front of a massive blazing fire. The entireties of the car is up in flames.
I take the remaining bit of the gasoline canister and just kind of like toss it onto the bonfire.
Yeah, it kind of like ignites and there's like a little bloom of fire goes up.
I'm just gonna make sure that the fire doesn't like spread, but I'll just kind of watch it for a minute. And
you kind of piled it all up on like a little bit of you know roads sometimes have those little side bits there. Yeah, I stop on one of those. So it's not grass, it's like, you know, tarmac. Whatever.
Yeah. But I don't know if I would have had if I would have been in the right frame of mind to rip off the license plate. But I almost want to like wait until the license plate is clear enough from fire to kind of scoot it out, cool it down, and then maybe like take it with me.
You could maybe try and come back for it.
Okay.
The fire's a bit large and burning.
It's a little hot.
And the wind has picked up, so it's kind of like, you know.
Yeah, I'll just like sit and watch the fire for a little bit, and once I kind of feel that I'm fully calmed down, I will start to walk home.
Yeah, like whatever you went through, all of that, like kind of the blood pounding in your ears and like the kind of fuzzy redness that was in your vision has gone away. Like obviously the pain and the anger is still, it still exists there. You can kind of feel it, but it's not like, it's almost like you compartmentalized it a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, you can still exist and fill things out and do what you need to do, and you can deal with that in your own time, basically. So head back to the Winnie's Haven.
Yeah, just start walking back and like my heels in my hand kind of thing.
Yeah. And like, kind of, for the purposes of cinematics, there's like a mini explosion behind you as like, maybe like the gas tank catches and it's like, as you're like walking down the road and, you know, you're like obviously highlighted with the wind blowing, so like the hair's going and...
Oh yeah, vampires don't look at explosions though, so...
Cool vampires try not to look at fire either.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, I mean, Tess smells like gasoline. She's...
And smoke.
Like and smoke and like burnt leather, and she's got like like soot kind of on her like dress and on her face, and her hands are like still dripping in like gasoline. And
Probably
she like
probably a bit of blood as well, just like
oh,
from,
and
yeah.
definitely blood, like definite like blood streaming down her face too, like, you know, because she was having a very emotional kind of breakdown. So she will wipe away the blood so that at least, like, you know, there's no masquerade breaking. But she will do, it's like she doesn't really care too much about her appearance right now as she's walking home.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she feels like real fucked.
That's probably the most worrying thing in the last 2 episodes we've heard about Tess.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you don't really meet anyone on the way back. Obviously there are a few people, but you know, they're like heading back from a club or whatever, so they don't look quite as tatty, you know, like smoked and dirt and etc. But they, you know, there's a couple of girls with similar, you know, like hooked heels over on their fingers, like walking home, etc.
Yeah.
You get back. There's no one there. Head down into the basement.
Yeah. I guess the first thing I'll do is like shower.
Yep. Jump in the shower.
Shower, clean, like throw my clothes in like a pile on the ground. And then like wrapped up in a bathrobe or wherever, I will go over to Winnie's room.
Okay. You walk into Winnie's room. It's much as you... Here's a question, Cassius. Have you changed anything in Winnie's room since you've been crashing there?
There's probably a yeah, there's slightly more modern decor by this point. And also like everything that isn't mementos of Winnie's has been swapped out, like clothes or notepads or whatever. It's definitely a mix of the two.
Yeah, she's definitely a little bit more conscious of the like the stuff that's Winnie's.
Yeah.
And almost like doesn't really see the stuff that's Cass's. And she'll kind of just like stand, or I'll kind of just stand in front of the bed. And just kind of like, I guess, push it with my foot over to see if there's the same thing that I saw in the dream sequence.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of, there's a creak as you push the bed out the way, and then yeah, just underneath it in the corner is like a little telltale kind of line of, you know, where a hatch can open up.
Yeah. She's gonna kneel down and try to open the hatch.
Yep.
And is the box there?
I believe it was a safe.
Oh, the safe, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna pick up the safe.
Okay. Yeah, it's like, it's fairly small, and it doesn't, obviously it's made of metal, so it's a little bit heavy, but it doesn't feel like there's, you know, a crap ton of stuff in it. It's probably like kind of about this ish. So you just like kind of ease it out of the hatch of the little hole, and you have the safe.
I guess I'd put it on the like Winnie's bed or whatever, the bed that's in the room.
Yeah.
And just kind of like look at it for a bit. Like, actually, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll something right now. Okay, yeah. So she's gonna look at the safe and then just kind of almost like lie down beside it and just kind of stare at it until she falls asleep.
There is, just so you know, there is a little kind of like like you see in some spy films and stuff, like a thumbprint type thing. You don't think it doesn't seem to be electronic, but it does, it has that kind of look to it. So
Yeah, she's almost like she knows what it will do. She felt it before. Like she's just almost like too tired to do anything about it. And really the big question is, do I open this on my own or do I wait for the rest of the crew?
Yeah.
And the answer for her was like, just wait for the rest of the crew. Like you've already gone through enough today.
Yeah.
So she'll just like hold on to it, like almost like holding on to like a teddy bear or something, and she'll just like fall asleep on the fucking bed.
Okay. Chrys, I believe you were out in the woods running around as a Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
You can come back, but I would imagine you wouldn't notice Tess in
No, she's not going in the basement.
Winning.
at all.
Yeah, so you probably head straight up to your. Do you also want to just head in and crash for the night?
Slamming doors.
Slamming
and
doors and
Locking. No,
There might be some sooty like like you might see some fucking gasoline stain handprints on the wall for some reason. Like it might smell like gasoline a little.
Yeah.
And pizza.
And
With an oversized teddy stuffed in there somewhere.
oh yeah, well, she hasn't even seen that yet.
She
I don't know
probably
where Mac put
probably
it.
would. Yeah, it'd probably just be
She wouldn't have
like
even noticed.
on the tennis table, and
Yeah, no. Up to bed.
All right. In that case, we will come back to the entrance of the maze with Mac and Cassius. You have just written Mac's name, full name, in the hallway of symbols. And you have come back along that route to the entrance.
Right. So let me get this straight. We put our names on there, and now we can remember shit, right?
Yeah. So it seems like there's not much here else than that. Should probably get going, right?
What about the other ways?
Probably not important.
Probably not important. Probably... Why is that not important exactly?
Come on. Let's go explore.
Thank you. Now, I've been thinking for the last 3 seconds about something. I got a question. Yeah, I got 2 theories, right? Either Hans Bastian's signature is fucking huge, or there's a shit ton of people that are coming here.
Well, I couldn't really make out what any of those things were saying, but that seems about right.
Yeah,
Can't
I guess it's
exactly-
the latter, otherwise you're never going to get anything done. Filling an entire room just to sign a letter, you know?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem practical. So, a lot of Toreador coming here. A lot of Toreador gone missing.
You mean Tremere?
That's the one.
Yeah. The magic ones, not the
T's,
pretty
man.
ones.
I always get my T's the wrong way around.
Hmm.
Sometimes I dot them, sometimes I cross them, you know.
So, I point at the middle right one. That brings us back to here for some reason.
Okay, let me write that down.
Oh yeah, you forgot
bad.
that. Fuck it.
Pen and paper. Come on, get with the times here.
All right, well, make a record of it and don't let anyone see it. Far right. That's where the
Okay.
signatures are, and
Sure.
a dead end.
Okay. Job done.
And
So-
the mind fire symbol at the dead end.
What about the left two? Which one you want to go down?
I have zero clue. Should we
All
flip
right.
for it?
Oh, yeah. Do you want to flip this time?
No, you can. It seems
You
like
sure?
you've got the coin.
I could just make the noise and you could, like... Oh, there we go. We're going right.
Wait, so out of left or middle left, you're going right?
Well, the right of the two that we haven't been down.
So we're going mid-left.
Mid left.
Mid left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I was looking at those two, being like, which one of those two are we going to go down?
Yeah.
So mid
I know it. Was just funny because it was like, let's go down the left side, one of them.
True.
And then you're like, we're going right.
Yeah. Sorry, the coin says we're going right again. I know. That's just the
There
coin.
were two
said so.
options. Why we what?
Don't worry. Okay.
So you're heading down the mid left one.
Yeah.
Okay. Much like the mid right one, you walk down towards the end, and then there's a slight right turn, and you go on the slight right turn, and there is a mindfire symbol, and you're back at the entrance.
Well,
Are we outside?
Yeah. But when you always get put with the mindfire glyphs, you always get put back at the outside of the place.
Right.
okay. So,
I
That's
immediately check the book and see if the number has changed.
Ooh.
If we see a mindfire symbol,
okay.
stay the fuck away because we've only got 2 more chances to get this right before something I don't know what happens.
Well, 2 more chances till we win.
When has it ever been that getting to the end of something without finding anything useful is winning?
I'll get back to you on that one.
Yeah.
Well, the
okay.
good news
We
is
have
that
2
we've only
lives
got-
left.
Yeah,
Imagine
but
it
we
like
got
a video game.
one direction to go down. I think we can't lose.
Fortunately, yes. I think you're right.
Left it is.
You'd like to go down the left?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very quickly, as you go down the left, there is a right turn, and there is a straight on.
Mm-mm.
Well, here we are again.
Just flip the fucking coin.
Okay, fine. We are going to take the right turn.
Okay. As
Thank
you
you,
take the
Mr.
right turn, you are faced with a left or a right.
All right, I'm doing it. Fine. You don't have to yell at me. We're going left.
Okay. You take a left, and then you take a right, and then you take a right, and then you take a left. And then you get to a curve, and you can either go left or follow the curve. The curve is kind of straight on, it just curves to the left slightly as well.
Coin says left.
Coin says left. Let's go left.
You go left.
I feel like we might end up at a mindfire symbol.
I don't know.
You go left. There is another left, another left, and then in front of you there is a hallway that goes to the left, and in front of you is a room.
Right. So, as much as I like these corridors, I'd quite like to see, something different. So, a room? I'm willing to overrule the coin on this one.
I'm really glad to see that the system is flexible. Let's check out this room.
It's flexible, but the coin's normally right.
Flip the
Okay.
coin, see what it says.
Is there a door leading to this room?
The door's straight ahead, and then there's another hallway that kind of flails off to the left, like in front of
Okay.
you.
So,
So it's like a left turn or straight ahead to the room.
I'll knock on the door. Just first.
There's no door to the room.
Oh, there's no door to the room.
No. Inside you can see like right in front, like right in the center, is kind of a pedestal with a open book on it.
Ah, well, this looks suspicious. You wanted books?
I do like books. At least there's a highlight to this bullshit. Okay. I will check out the book. You look around the room.
Maybe we should just check it's safe?
Okay, sure. How?
Sense the unseen.
Nothing.
This
Oh!
room is
Cancel that. There are some symbols on the end of the room, like on the other side of the book.
And they were hidden until I looked for them, if that makes sense.
No. They're there. You can see them.
There's some symbols over there.
Are they safe?
Do you speak Tremere?
No.
If you go into the room, you'll be able to see what they are, but they're a little bit far away to be clear enough, unless you use
Cass,
like
yeah.
sensors.
Cass goes into the room.
Okay.
He's not
All right, let's
starting
do this.
to lose patience with this
That's good.
place.
Yep.
I follow right behind.
It is just a room with a book on a plinth, and the symbols scratched into the wall on the on the other side of the room, basically.
Right. Do any of these look familiar to you? Or to me, for that matter?
The symbol?
There's a few of them, yeah.
There's two, one above the other.
Yeah.
Is it
two.
Mindfire or no?
It is not.
It is not Mindfire. Oh,
No.
that. Is it from the same alphabet?
It is, yes, from the same group. It is a bow, like drawn taut with an arrow in it, and a pair of feet.
All right. I knew a man with bowed legs once.
Did he make this place?
Sorry.
No, but he didn't eat a lot of vegetables. That was his problem.
Good.
Would either of you like to try and fit, like, just off the cuff? It's going to be slightly easier for Cassius, obviously, but it will be. It might just be a straight up intelligence, to be honest.
I'll have a go.
Let's have a look here. Actually, intelligence streetwise. Weirdly enough.
Okay. As you say, straight up intelligence.
I'm just getting my character sheet to work.
Cassius, like level of success needed for you is a bit lower because you've dealt with these symbols a few times before.
Right, but I got no successes.
True, but if you would like to re-roll, you may. You've got two
Oh,
dice.
of course, yes.
I don't know, something to do with arrows and feet.
You're still stuck on bow-legged.
Yeah, bow-legged. Vitamin D.
Yeah, I'll do a willpower reroll of 2. I got 1.
Okay. So,
what do I think this is?
You would guess that it probably has multiple meanings, as they always do. But the first thing that pops into your head is Hunter's Walk.
What's with the face?
Oh, this is good.
Yeah.
Or bad. Or
Oh,
who the fuck knows? Who has bows, Mac?
Robin Hood.
Okay, and what does Robin Hood do in the forest?
He takes from the rich, and he makes out with Maid Marian.
Okay, and to take from the rich, what does he do?
Slap him around a little bit.
Never mind, this is going nowhere. It's Hunter's Walk.
Ah, really? Oh.
But it would seem likely.
So this book is dedicated to Hunter's Walk.
No, the symbol's on the wall.
Okay. Should we just look at the book?
Yeah, sure. Let's look at the book. Yeah, the thing I just said wasn't important.
Sounds good. So, do you want to touch it, or should I?
It is open.
I'll peer at the page it's on.
It's on the third page.
Oh, it's really early in the book. Okay.
Yeah.
What does it say?
Greetings, neonate, and welcome to the maze.
Hello, book.
It doesn't say that.
I know, but Max says that.
Yeah.
Ah, it's a welcome invitation. Oh, what's going on?
So it basically goes into the bare bones details of the maze and what the Tremere and Herr Bastian specifically knows about the maze. It says that they have no idea who made it or how they made it, but some things can be dictated by people who become part of the maze. To become part of the maze, you must write down your name in the maze somewhere. The Tremere, in an effort to, and Herr Bastian specifically, in an effort to get very, keep everything locked down, decided that they put it in a section of the maze that wasn't really worth going into. And most people wouldn't probably, choose to go that far because it's all twisty, windy. People give up and go back. As far as they can tell, once you're a part of the maze, the Mindfire forgetful symbols stop making you forget. They just take you to the back of the back to the front of the maze. And once you have completed the countdown on the book, it's the Thought, I believe, is the one with the countdown.
Yeah, the one with
the teleporters activate.
What? Teleporters?
Yeah, so it goes into a little bit more detail about them. Basically, they pop up around the maze, and they can take you to different random parts of the maze.
So
depending on which book you're holding.
Okay. Does it say anything about what they got in the maze anywhere? Like treasure, information?
Yes. It makes reference to the reliquary of books, the reliquary of artifacts, and
okay.
One and a couple of exits basically, and the Hall of Signatures as well.
Cass, you wanted books?
Yeah, I wanted books.
And it implies that these are either unique or lost things that have been collected by the Tremere.
You okay, Tess?
They always have the good stuff.
I mean, I ain't gonna complain, but if we find any artifacts, I ain't exactly Indiana Jones, but the man had a good hat, so...
Finally...
So you're basically the same person?
Pretty much.
Finally, it says if you wish to... it goes into detail of exiting from this room. If you wish to exit, then you go up to the Hunter's Walk runes and just contemplate them for a moment, and you'll be transported away from the maze into Hunter's Walk somewhere. Does not say where.
I don't want to be in a random spot in Hunter's Walk.
There's it would probably also say, if you wish to restart the maze or, etc., take the corridor to the left. It'll take you to a Mindfire room.
You know what I realized?
What?
If it weren't for me, we wouldn't have seen the thing on the wall. But if it weren't for you, we wouldn't have seen the book on the wall do the thing with the wall. And then if it weren't for me, the signatures, then it weren't for you, the rune. All I'm saying is, hey, come on.
Hey, come on to you as well.
Yeah, I knew it.
I
knew it.
Yeah.
We should get a drink after this, celebrate. It took the Tremere, I'm going to say 500 years to get this far, so, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, sure. 500 years of multiple deaths and agony and toil
Probably.
and sweat and tears and blood, probably.
A lot of people died.
Yeah. But we breezed through it. Good job.
Easy. Do you want to go get the artifacts or the books first, Or just
Books.
let the coin
Books.
choose? Books? Okay.
Books.
All right, let's go. Looks like we'll be in here a little bit. It's going to go one way or another until we found the instruction manual.
Yeah,
and-
congratulations. You found the introduction room, basically, which is the only one you can get to until the teleporters activate. So,
Right.
yeah.
So first we need to trigger the countdown so it opens the teleporters, right?
Mindfire room it is. We go out here and go left.
It's right going out, but
Oh, yeah. But from the
We'll do
direction we came.
yeah.
Can we take the book with us? Is that rude?
It doesn't look like it's attached.
I mean,
I can tell you that, like, if you try and pick it up, you can't. Just FYI.
I will try, and
Damn it.
You try and
Someone's pulled
fail,
it
then
down.
yeah.
I had someone do that with a penny once. Dick. Anyway.
So you'd like to go to the right as you leave, and it will take you to a mindfire rune. You end up back at the front.
Okay, let's go.
It's got kind of like a displacement feel to it, where you feel like disorientated for a moment. Yeah.
Okay.
And the number is 1.
Well, all we need to do is just go in. Go
Anyone, right?
Would you
Except
like to
for the
go
left.
middle left? That will take
middle
you, like,
left or far
immediate-
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Either of
either
the two.
way. We could race. No, let's pick one. Let's not be
Let's find
silly.
out.
You want to race?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pick this one and just runs down one.
Okay.
Sorry, Sheepy.
I mean, which one are you running down?
That's a good point.
You can apologize for it if you like, but I don't know where you're running.
Drop the coin. Next to left one. Not far left. The next one along.
So
Mid
down the
left.
middle left one, like
Middle left.
Cassius
I'll
is
go
going.
far right then.
Oh, okay.
We both go for the same one to begin with. Like shove it away. Like get out. This is my one.
Keep in mind that when you go back in, you both are holding the idea. Who takes the idea?
Yeah, we can't get in without both of us holding the idea.
Yeah.
But we'll know
Okay,
who
damn it.
gets out first.
All right.
So who takes the idea, and what are you doing with the thought? Because the thought, I'm assuming you're leaving the thought.
Well, the thought we can't bring in, right?
You can. It takes you to a hallway that was dark, and you couldn't really see anything.
Yeah, I didn't know where I was. But we meet up, I'm assuming, outside again?
Yes, you do. Cassius, you obviously get there first, and Mac.
Cass will have had the book.
Yeah. One moment. Cassius, you go out. You leave first. Mac, when you get to the Mindfire rune, there is no Mindfire rune.
Shit.
There's literally just a circle of a snake with its tail and its mouth on the floor.
Goddamn snakes.
Why
I
do they have to be
s- I-
snakes?
We'll walk back.
Walk back to the entrance.
Yeah.
Okay, you walk back to the entrance.
Hey, hello. Have you entered again?
You can.
No,
you,
I would have waited
yeah,
for you.
you can
So
hear
I'm
him
outside.
say- you can hear him say, "Hey, hello," but you can't get through because he doesn't have the book.
Hey, hello. Yeah, okay, you win. Wasn't exactly fair. The book probably made you go faster.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm in here, so I'm gonna go looking for stuff. Oh,
Oh,
look, a
wait, okay,
teleporter.
wait,
This is
whoa,
interesting.
no, come on, okay.
Cassius.
Yeah? It's a 0.
It's a 0.
Good.
Would
Okay.
you like to take the thought with you?
Yes.
Oh, the fire turned to a snake. It was eating itself. Gross.
Probably means something.
Yeah. Probably.
It could be the Norse snake. I don't know why it would be because the symbols up until now haven't really been anything to do with it. But, you know, a snake eating itself is Ouroboros.
Ooh.
Ooh, Rob or Ross.
Well, the actual the snake eating itself in Norse mythology is Jormungandr. Jormungandr.
What's...
The Ouroboros is I think Greek. It's a similar
That's it.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, Ouroboros. Where are we going?
But
Well, we haven't gone far left and then just followed the path yet.
Let's go.
And we haven't gone far left, and then right yet. We haven't gone far left, left, and then straight on again. Yeah.
Let's do the first one you said.
Okay.
which one are you doing?
Going straight on.
Wait, going straight on?
We were going far left and then straight on.
Far left, straight on. Okay, that's the one you initially did that you forgot about instantly.
Yes.
Just
Yep.
saying, yeah. So you follow it all the way. It is just one singular winding passage that like turns back in on itself. Lots of lefts, lots of rights. Eventually, eventually takes you to a symbol of an Ouroboros or
That's the one.
Jormungandr, if that is your preferred mythology.
So what
It
do we
is.
do now?
So I can give you this. You would assume that these are the things that can take you to different parts of the maze, and it implied that different books take you to different places.
Okay.
Well.
So, do we show it the book?
Probably stand on it and pick one of the books. We have the thought and the idea. Which came first for you?
Oh, I tend to have the idea first.
I've always got a thought, so I'll take that one after you.
Would you like to take the book separately and go your separate ways?
That was my suggestion. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I mean,
why not?
if you want to, sure.
Sure, that makes sense to me.
I feel like we're about to turn a corner and fall into a gelatinous cube.
Well, all I'm saying is that what you know is that it takes you to a random part of the maze.
Oh, does it say random?
Yeah. Well, it does.
Yeah.
Like it's you know like it does basically
A place
how
we
it
don't know.
Yeah, a part of the maze you don't know.
So what you're saying is we should split up and look for danger, right?
Yeah, and scream real loud if you die.
Look, I've watched enough Scooby-Doo to know that, you know,
Jinkies.
I'll go with you.
All right, fine. Let's not split up.
So the thought or the idea?
Well, he said the idea comes first for him, so yeah.
Fun. Okay. You take the idea, both in hand, step into the circle. There's a moment of displacement, and you find yourselves in a slightly older looking. It's like what you were in before seemed a bit more modern, concrete, etc. This is like sandstone and brick.
This is different.
And you are in a corner. You can there's like, so you're basically staring at the corner, and there's like a corridor going off to your left and a corridor going off to your right.
Any preferences?
Look, I don't make the decisions here.
Okay, you try to
Coiny
find...
is in charge.
Okay, going, let's see. Pow. We're going right.
Okay. So you go down the right way. Long corridor that goes into a left, then goes into a right, then goes into another right, then goes into a left, goes into a right, quick corner, goes back up, goes into a right, goes into a left, goes into a left, and you see yourselves walking towards a wall with a mindfire rune on it.
Coiny! Come on!
Would you like to head back to where you were?
Yeah, because that's out.
Yeah.
It is out.
Okay. Fine. Okay, that's a no-go. Back
Okay.
to where we were.
Would you like to go left?
We'll flip for it first. No,
I mean, sure.
There is still an Ouroboros rune on the floor where you popped in.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll go left first.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You head left. There's a right, and another right, and then the corridor carries on, but there is a left as well.
I'm thinking left. What do you want to coin it?
I don't
Feeling
know
a bit-
anymore, dude.
I'm feeling a bit like, bit of a maverick right now, so let's go left. Screw the coin.
You go left. It is a little passageway into another passageway, which goes left or right.
All right, for this one I haven't got a clue, so... shit, I dropped the coin again. Let's go right.
Okay.
Sorry, you said go right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, you go right, immediately into a left, immediately into another left, immediately into another left, and another left, and another left. You seem to be coiling in on something. Until you finally get to a left that takes you to an open room.
Ah,
Oh, thank God.
so...
Can I just say, like, this maze is very, very intricate, and there are a lot of dead ends and a lot of...
No,
like...
we noticed. Don't worry.
No.
We noticed.
What you found is, like, minimal compared to how lost you can get, so... Well done for just randomly picking the right way.
Every time, apparently.
Okay. There is, there are like a whole just stacks of books, going down each side, going down each side of the room, and then there are pedestals with a few books on them.
Gosh, there's some books over there.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. I noticed.
You want to go check him out?
He's like sniffing the air, like.
The old book smell. Yeah, I'm gonna go read some books. I'm gonna go to the ones on the pedestals because they're always the important ones.
Okay.
You take that one, I'll take this one. We'll start at opposite ends.
Okay. Starting on opposite ends. Oh, all right. Roll me a D1, D2. Sorry, D1.
Well.
Do one of us roll
One
this?
of you, yeah.
Okay, go on, Cass.
Yep.
Let me go on, Cass.
1.
Well then, you come to a book that is open, and where is it? There it is. Yeah. So you come to a book that is open and is in some. The writing is really weird. It's like it's like a sideways T and then other sideways T's and then like lines with lines through them, and then there's like an upside down Y and like a straight line with a roll me intelligence occult or like occult will be a really difficult. Academics won't be quite as difficult. Do you have any specializations in academics?
Folklore, academics.
Yes, I will allow it. It's iffy.
That is 2.
Would you like to reroll?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can reroll 2.
Okay.
Get a crit. I command you.
And that's 3.
3. Old script. Like, you don't know what exactly it is, but you would guess probably anywhere from the 6th century onwards.
Okay,
incidentally,
so
it's open, so you haven't like
is
looked
that-
at the front of it or the side, the back of it, or side of it, or anything.
okay, is that pre-Zoroastrian? No, 6th century.
6th century-ish, yeah.
Probably not. No.
The runes, the marking, the way the alphabet is, looks familiar to you, but you're not really sure.
I recognize this from somewhere, but can't really put my finger on it. I checked the title. Is it like a modern book?
The title is actually in English.
Okay.
It says Gravestone.
I pick up the book.
Mm-hmm.
And
You right there, Cass? You're not made any noise or breathed for up a little bit. Oh yeah, you're dead. Sorry, I forgot.
I feel a bit more alive after this. I show him the cover and just tap it.
The coin has spoken. Okay, so you got some nighttime reading to
I'm
do.
changing clans. I'm becoming a Malkavian.
Look, all I'm saying is, you follow the coin, he won't steer you wrong. Look now, I gotta get back to reading my book.
Okay,
Sorry.
Mac, your book makes no sense.
Very interesting.
Roll me intelligence academics.
Right.
That writing's squiggly as fuck, yo.
Yo, I think this guy was left-handed.
Would you like to look at the front?
Yeah, I like to look at the front.
It says the Picatrix. And then there's
Picatrix?
something else underneath.
That I can't read.
No.
Okay. This one, Picatrix. Maybe Gravestone knows who Picatrix is.
Pick a tricks as in pick of tricks?
The
Or-
Picatrix. All one word.
Pick a tricks as in one word.
Would you like
And
me
that's-
to... I'll put it in the chat for you.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's like Trix or Tricks. Oh, the Picatrix. I think I got one of those in a
Is that like a
Pokeball once.
dominatrix?
I don't know. Should we just borrow it? Like, we can return it at some point.
I don't see any security.
I got a briefcase I can put it in.
I won't miss it.
Do.
It'll come back here.
There are 2 more on pedestals as well, FYI.
Oh yeah, and
Next book's going in the bag.
next book's.
Roll me a D2. I'm guessing Josh/Cassius wants this.
Yeah, go on, Cass, because apparently fate has brought you to that book.
2.
Okay, you come to a scroll. It is... Roll me intelligence academics.
Okay. Do I get folklore this
You
time?
do not.
3.
Ooh, you guessing maybe like ancient Greek? Maybe it's not Latin because you'd recognize Latin. Maybe one of the Greek states. You know, yeah. But it's on papyrus scroll.
Okay. This one I'm assuming doesn't have a title.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I can't read it, but it is old,
Old as
like
fuck.
ancient Greek old,
Yep.
and we should
Okay.
be extremely careful.
Should we just take a picture of this one, or like?
I will give you there are a couple of illustrations.
Oh.
One of them is like kind of a like a doorway type thing on fire. And another one is like a big pool, like a pond almost, but it's all black and goopy and it's pulling things into it. And there's like hands coming out of it and stuff.
Morbid. I like
Mm.
it.
And Mac,
Right.
did you want me to have you roll intelligence academics on this one?
It's squiggles, I'm assuming. I mean, I'll just roll 2 dice because
Sure.
one day I'll crit. Yeah. There you go.
It looks similar to, like, the letters look similar to the the English alphabet,
Okay.
but like they like you see like an M, but then you see like a pi symbol, and then there's like an arrow pointing up. So it's definitely not English, but it does have some similarities. You've got no fucking clue what it is, but
Title?
Nope,
No title on this one.
no title.
But, overall, I think we're
But-
doing pretty good for the library. Oh, wait.
It does not look cold.
This
As
is a new
in,
one.
it could have been written in the last 5 years.
Oh. This is a new book, so
It goes in the case.
goes in the case. All right. So,
Yeah, I don't want to move that scroll in case it gets damaged. But yeah,
Understand.
take a photo of it.
I'll take a pic.
Oh, sorry. There's one more up on a pedestal, like in the center by the wall.
It was dark over there. We didn't
Yeah,
notice.
that's my bad. I thought that was
It's all good. As we turn around, oh, another one.
Cassius.
Yep.
It's in French,
Oh.
which I believe Cassius speaks.
Ooh la la.
What is the book?
It is titled Helios and Luna.
Helios and Luna.
Hmm.
Ring any bells?
Luna, moon, Helios.
Sounds, Is that a wolf thing?
Well, I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
That's a
Yeah.
bit classic literature. I don't know.
What I heard is you read the first and the last sentence, and
Would
can
you
pretty much...
like to take a bit of time to read this?
Yeah, I'm going to go through this one because I can actually read it.
Okay. It is the detailing of Helios and Luna, and give me a moment. I need to get the name right.
Is it Helios?
Yes. And it has it details the hunting and killing of a wolf father. The the separation of clans, and some that hunted the wolf father and some that didn't. All very strange. It also talks about the Helios's connection to I need to get this name right as well. Yeah, to the god Mithras.
Helios, Mithras.
There was an old cult that worshipped Mithras, and part of the way to immortality through Mithras was the worship of Helios, the sun.
Oh, okay.
But Helios is described as a youthful god, beautiful in appearance, with fiery hair, and in a white tunic and a scarlet cloak, wearing a fiery crown. He is to be given the fire greeting, and asked for protection while kissing phylacteries.
Phylacteries.
Mm-hmm. In the pursuit of immortality and whatnot.
In the pursuit of immortality.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fortunately, I don't have to kiss anything. I'm already immortal.
Luna is described as a sister to Helios and linked by blood. She is mercurial and ever-changing with each phase of the moon, weak during the new moon, and strong and warlike, closely linked to Helios during the full moon.
All makes some sort of sense. And I'm describing this to Mac in in layman's terms.
Oh yeah.
So, from what I understand, right? You're interested in cult stuff. And the coin brought you here. All I'm saying is, this coin's for you. Wanna give him my coin?
Thanks.
Clearly got your interests. Look after it, okay?
So it does go into a few other things, but it's mostly like other observances of the cult of Mithras and etc. And yeah, it's 9th century seems to be about when this was written.
So we got the books. I mean, do you want to go for the artifacts, or maybe we should, I don't want to pop out of here in the middle of daytime, though.
Yeah, I've no idea what the time is.
Maybe, artifacts, machine guns. You never know what you're going to find in here, but at the same time, maybe we should.
Cut our losses?
You got some studying to do.
Yes, and also there's an entire library here. There's...
Oh, I thought this was the library. There's more.
Well, no, just look around. There's the plinths, but then there's also titles in languages that I've never even seen.
Oh, shit, I didn't even see those.
Let alone this stuff.
I'm gonna need a bigger briefcase, right? But sure. Books. Look, we got shit to do, cases to solve, but...
Yeah, I'm just going to say it's a good thing I'm already immortal, because otherwise I would never get through these books.
Good. Once we've ascertained that no one's gonna kill us imminently, then by all means, book away.
Yeah, sure.
Would you like to look at the 2 Mac books and see and figure out if you could figure out what they're written in at least? Or...
Oh, yeah. I will ask him, so what did you figure out about yours? Nothing? Oh, okay.
Look, you're the book guy. I find the books. I did my job.
Would you like to do let me have a look.
And yeah, I'm the one getting a tip.
One of them you can use your iffy
folklore
with. So let me know which one is the folklore.
Okay, I'll use this one for folklore.
Okay.
And then
Crit.
Nice.
Messy crit.
I
eat the book. And then I'll do the other normal one.
You're so excited to learn, you just push your face through the book. Okay, yeah, you can't read it, but you do know the language. It is Gothic.
What, the first one?
The first one. It is the one without a title. The second one, you are not sure. it appears to be maybe similar to the book that you picked up. It's got the same kind of writing as the oh lord, give me a second. Serrani's Fables.
Okay, let's just take them all for now.
And also,
Oh,
I will give this as your messy crit, or you got a crit, and it's like very similar. The first book, you realize that you're like, this one's in Gothic. I know that, I can't speak it, but I know that. You're like, the other one, it's in Ogham.
Oh, right.
So, yeah, Gothic is like, it was started around like the 4th century, and was used all the way up to the 17th century. It's like it's now extinct East Germanic language. And then Ogham is around about the 4th to 6th century, was like Old Irish, Old Welsh, Pictish, Latin sometimes. Yeah, very obscure. But the old Welsh, Pictish, etc. makes sense with the whole it being Gravestone's book. So
Yeah.
okay, so you want to take these, have a little read, we'll return them at some point, take some others.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to take a very, very long time.
Good job, we're dead already.
But
Okay.
it will be worth it.
Yeah, fancy you finding the book on Gravestone. What are the odds of that? In a maze.
He's local.
True. Clearly looking out for us, too. Either that or the coin is, personally. I'm with the coin. So, let's, amscray and, make sure Tess hasn't killed anyone.
Why would Tess kill someone?
Oh, yeah, I didn't tell you that, did I? So, we went for a ride in the car. She was like, get out. I was like, could you pull over, please? She was like, no. I was like, okay.
You didn't just go shopping? I thought you were supposed to just go shopping.
Well, when women say one thing and they mean something else. You know that thing. When she said shopping, she meant, I want to go really fast in my car. Oh, sorry, it wasn't her car. It was the one with Lamia's sort of picture on it.
Let's leave.
Yeah. So I jumped out the car, but she seemed like she had it under control. And my assumption is, she was just going to go for a spin. But I like to just make sure that,
Yeah, let's go make sure that she's not
eating
whatever.
half the
I don't
city.
know.
I didn't know she liked Lamia that much. I thought it was like a bit of a, ooh, not like a,
She is up to her ears in whatever it is for Lamia. And
Oh, really?
honestly, it's...
I read that wrong.
I didn't want to tell her this, but this is exactly how it was always going to end up.
I read that wrong.
Lamia
I thought
is
you were the
not-
one that would... Oh, God.
So, very quickly, my question: you
Yep.
can get back to the Mindfire rune that you saw that you avoided.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the one you'd like to go for? Because
Yes.
otherwise, you're just going to be going into the base.
Yeah, we'll go to the one that we jotted down so we can get out.
Okay.
Yeah, we could also leave via the one that just plants us somewhere random in
Hunter's Walk.
Hunter's Walk.
You could go Mindfire and then go back and go through. The
Oh yeah. We'll
Go
do
for a
that.
lucky dip.
And you'd like to head. I'll say because you've managed to find it and you've been mapping out the route.
Yeah.
Won't. If you want to go a different way, we'll go through that. But if you just want to head back.
No,
to,
we're not going exploring any further at the
Yeah.
moment.
I want
We're just
artifacts, but
leaving,
not
right?
today. Yeah.
So you want to go to the Hunter's Walk one, or you want to just leave?
Mine, fire, and exit.
Mindfire and exit. No Hunter's
Yeah.
Walk.
No. Just in case we pop out, like, in the middle of the front with the trousers down, being like,
But the front isn't in Hunter's Walk.
oh, is it not? Oh, yeah, that's
No,
hunted.
no.
Calig, Talia.
Yeah.
Flintbridge even.
I mean, you'd find out where the exit to it was, but it's up to you. It's up to you guys whether you want to use it or not.
Do you want a lucky dip?
Because
I'd rather find out now.
you are already in Hunter's Walk.
Okay. Let's find lucky dip.
Okay, so you're going the exit in the room.
Yeah, in the room
Yes.
with the intro.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, as you're walking through, have a quick chat with each other because Sheepy really needs to pee.
Yeah, Cass, I kind of read that wrong. I thought you were the one that liked Lamia. Whoops.
Shut the fuck up, Mac.
What? You said she was really great the other day.
I thought you were supposed to be a detective.
Yeah, I ain't met Lamia or anything. It's not my case.
But you've met me, and you saw how it was after I came back from Lamius, and then you saw me the next day.
I thought it was like a sulking thing, but yeah, fair enough. It ain't
No.
my business.
Tess, oh god, you should have seen her. There was this whole
Really?
massage thing, and
Oh,
she
God.
just slowly melted, and
That's disgusting.
it wasn't disgusting, but it's dangerous, man.
I need to show her
that
a
shit's
few good
dangerous.
movies because if a woman comes on you like that, you know, she's all hands and stuff, she's gonna try and kill you. You need to watch more movies.
Oh no! This isn't Fatal Attraction.
There
This
are lessons
is
to learn from films like that, though, you know.
this is someone emotionally manipulating you until you are completely under their spell. That's what their clan
okay.
does.
Similar, but yeah, I can see the parallels. But okay, so Lamia, red flag, noted. I mean, I'm just saying that
Red
isn't
flag.
like flashing your looks and making people do what you want them to do kind of Tess's thing.
I look the other way when she does it because it's useful to us.
True.
And she's good at it. She knows what she's doing.
Well, she seemed to got sucker punched by her own medicine.
Yeah, well, sometimes the things you're closest to you don't see coming.
True. That reminds me.
I'm going to pull out a chunk of my water, 5 grand, like 1 grand's worth.
Buy yourself some books. Have fun. You can't fill it all up with this creepy stuff. You're going to have some, you know, some other stuff to make it settle in. So, books.
Sure.
It's for your help with the case. Nudge, nudge. So, you want to aim straight?
Okay. So I've got like leafs through it. £1,000 and a penny.
Hey, I'd rather have that penny if I were you.
You've done so much good work tonight. Why am I the one getting the tip?
Everyone's getting a tip, don't worry. That's your share. Cutting you in.
Let's
Right,
let's go to Hunter's Walk and see if Tess is okay.
okay.
Okay. You want to go up and consider the runes, the bow and the feet?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm assuming you took all of the books with you as well. Of it.
Everything but the scroll, I think.
You didn't take the scroll. The
Took a
papyrus?
picture of it. Not that I know it will come out well, but I would have looked on my phone to see.
It didn't.
No. Okay.
Hmm. Should we bring the scroll then, even if it's old?
It
I
doesn't
can be
seem like it
delicate.
will, break apart if you touch it, type thing.
I got a briefcase. I can be delicate.
You would.
Okay,
have to
let's
be
bring the
reasonably
scroll then.
delicate with it.
Let's bring the scroll.
Okay. I'll put on my gloves, my evidence gloves, just in case.
Thank you.
Roll it up, put it delicately in the case,
Okay.
and we'll Amscray out of there to the
Amscray.
Hunter's Walk doodah.
Okay, you consider the runes, and there's a moment of displacement, and you are in a dark building. There is one light in the room. Just, it kind of like highlights the door. you can hear like kind of walking of footsteps, and then there's just the outside.
Footsteps inside the building?
It just through the like. There's a couple of other doors. One just leads out to the street. It's open. And on your feet is like a very vaguely scritched like
a sigil kind of thing.
Okay, look, I don't want to snoop around too much. We don't know where we are.
Well, let's go outside, look at a road sign or something.
Sure. I'll load it up.
Okay. Deck stealth, please.
I might browse check to get an extra dice on this.
Okay.
Oh,
You get hungrier.
I do.
Were you on 4?
No.
Three?
I was on 1.
Oh, damn. 2 then.
I went to Gimlet's.
Hmm.
Uh,
And you still managed to get a bestial success? Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Okay, that's 2.
Respectable.
Oh yeah, sure.
Wait, I should have rolled an extra dice on that.
Roll another dice.
Yay,
Hey,
3.
3 apiece.
If we put our 10s together, we can get a crit.
That sounds like a plan. We might need it.
Shit.
Yes, we'll need it. Oh. Hey, Clay.
Hello? Who's out there?
Is that you, Clay?
Mac?
Clay?
Hey!
How you
And he
doing?
walks in to the thing as Cassius has Mac silently swooped off, and then Cassius walked kicked over a lantern or something,
What brings you here?
I live here.
Oh. Well,
What brings you here?
Intrude. Oh, we went to speak with Callig, and we wanted trying to investigate this whole missing Tremere thing.
Right, but what brings you here? Because this is nowhere near Callig.
This is, well, we wanted to check the bounds of his area, it's
Right.
just politics.
That reminds me.
Give me a fibber pants on fire.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna rouse check again.
Okay.
Oh, wait, can I use presents for this?
In what sense?
Or can I add to my... Oh, no, this is a manipulation roll, isn't it?
This would be manipulation, yeah.
Okay. Never mind then.
Mac, if you've looked outside, you'll recognize the area. It's very close to that church.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. I can't tell if your pants are on fire yet.
They
Your
are.
pants are on fire. Are you sure you weren't just coming here to check on me?
It's a little bit embarrassing, but we came for 2 reasons. Firstly, we owe you a thank you for what you did for us with the front. Look, you ain't gonna admit anything. I know. It wasn't you. You weren't even there, but...
Oh no, I was there, and I helped.
Look,
You really shouldn't get in bed with the front, you know?
yeah, anyway, look, I wanted to extend a thank you and do that personally, and my friend Cass here wanted to say something afterwards because,
Right.
Yeah, he's right. I wanted to say something. If you knew what was going on with the front, why didn't you just fucking tell us?
Would you have
Like a
listened-
normal human being.
Would you have
Why didn't you
listened to
say
me?
sorry? You were supposed to apologize.
Supposed to. That's what
Try
you
to-
said.
Oh, God damn it. That was nearly an apology.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I don't often get apologies or thank yous, so... I mean, Cassius, would you have listened to me if I'd have told you? Or would you have assumed that I was trying to manipulate you, or trick you, or set you up for a fool, or anything along those lines?
It's easier to trust someone that uses words instead of manipulation, because now all I can expect from you is more manipulation.
That's good.
He's catching on. How much did you know about Mouse? What do you know about Mouse?
I have updated the map for you. You now know where Clay Fraser lives. Or currently lives, at least.
Yeah.
Cool. I know where to set
Nice.
fire to next.
So how much did you know about Mouse? How much do you know about Mouse?
I know lots about lots.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah.
Any other plans you got coming up?
Absolutely.
Good. Anything in our neck of the woods?
Oh, what, down in, Flintbridge?
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I was thinking about maybe messing with the front, and obviously Gorban as well, by, association. But, I don't know, like, I don't really have any interest down there, so it would just be kind of to pass the time, probably.
Oh, it would be pretty fun though, right? Have you met Gorban? Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I'm not too keen on the front thing, Little bit.
I don't really have a problem with them.
What with, some dude being pulled, having his strings pulled,
Yeah.
By another dude who's pulling his strings.
You'll find it's very, very common.
True. No one pulling your strings.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh. I like the church, by the way. Good choice.
Well, I mean, I haven't settled on it. It's a little bit, vibrant, I think might be the word.
True. Still.
Oh, is
I
that
like
where
the
you
preacher
met?
anyway. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
heard about the people there from
Yeah.
Mac. You friends with them then?
Well, the people in the church don't know him.
But
Yeah,
you
we
were in the
went to
church.
We went to service together. We didn't go together, but
Oh, okay. Well, Mac, I would like to leave.
yeah,
Would
we
you
should
like to come
probably
with me?
Sure. I'm very proud of you for nearly apologizing, by the way.
It's very big of you.
Mm.
It's a work in progress.
You'll get there.
Yeah. Anyway, Clay, it's been a pleasure as always, and we're gonna do a little bit of business soon, and we'll keep you in the loop, maybe.
Sure.
If you do decide to have a little bit of fun with the front, by all means.
Well, no, if you lot are making a move, I don't want to step on toes.
Oh, no, we wouldn't make a move, but,
Really? I would.
well,
But if you want any, like, tactical advice or anything along those lines, I'll give you a discount, seeing as we're friends.
a discount. What's
Yeah.
the payment? What's the currency?
Well, we'll figure it out. Favors, whatever.
I think we might have to get back to you on that one.
Oh, yeah, just
I'm think
open invitation.
Noted. Isn't that nice of him, Cass? A discount. All right, come on, let's go. See you around, Clay.
Of course. As always, Mr. Marlowe and Mr. Banks, it has been a pleasure.
Likewise. And Nice pad. You could do worse for yourself.
Well, it's not really mine. I've been hired to look after it.
Oh. I'm not going to ask who. I understand.
No, it's fine. You can ask.
Oh.
Herr Bastian.
Oh.
The dead guy?
He's dead? I never heard that.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure he's dead.
son of a...
Last I heard, he was just kidnapped.
Yeah, well...
And did he hire you before or after the kidnapping?
About 2 weeks before?
Any idea why you're looking after the place?
No clue.
Thought about looking into it, seeing as everyone went poof all of a sudden?
Didn't get paid for that.
True. Would you be offended if I had a look around? Little snoopity noop.
Go nuts.
I'll do it tomorrow, though. I've got some personal business, but I thank you very much. This is the man that just keeps on giving, Cass.
Help any way I can.
All right, look. Once again, I thank you for all of your help, and I'll see you around.
Have a good one. And he wanders off back into the...
Sorry, Cass, but...
Oh, is that how an apology goes?
Sorry.
Well,
Better to ask forgiveness and all that. Let's go.
yeah, no problem. Look, I just didn't want to, see any fists swing, that's all, but... As I say, the man has his, charitable side, as much as you hate him. We have a lead now, and, well, another lead on the Tremere shit.
He gave us nothing.
There are buildings here that Herr Bastian said to look after before the man was kidnapped. This was probably, I'm betting, after the first break-in. So, there's something of value in here. I'm coming back. It's okay, I'll do it another time.
I
Let's
assume
go.
you do this as you're walking and leaving.
Yeah, we're strolling back.
Double check your briefcase.
Sure.
When we're when we're away.
We're far enough away that it wouldn't be heard.
Double check
even
your
by-
briefcase. He might have stolen some breadsticks.
Sure.
You want to check, see if anything's missing?
Yeah, I would assume it's hard to get in a locked briefcase even if you are super quick, but who knows?
Seems to
I'm
all
assuming it's got like a on it.
Yep, seems to all be fine. Seems to all be there. Roll me
It's all there.
wits awareness. Both of you.
Did he take Cassidy's money? Oh my god. That would be hilarious. Is this for lie detector or just to watch him?
Just roll me wits awareness.
Oh
Crit.
shit!
That's 7. Nice. You don't see anyone following you or watching you during this time. I was just making Josh paranoid.
We're not being... Hey, Cass, you still got your breadstick?
I'd tap where the money was, where he put it.
I
Yeah, you still got the money.
okay.
Good stuff. You might want to put a zipper on your pocket, just if we're visiting him. Sticky fingers. Anyway.
Then we'll stroll back.
Okay. And you head back to the Winono's Haven. I would say the Haven, but you got 2 now. Would you like to just head to sleep, to bed, because it's getting late?
Cass is first going to organize the books in the library.
So you want to put it in the Haven library?
It's not that important right now.
Bedtime reading, come on.
I kind of would have thought, because it's less known, Cassius would have taken it to somewhere, the Winono Haven is all.
Yeah, he's gonna start trying to figure out the thingy, the gravestone one. Just
Yeah.
gonna start leafing through that and stuff before the next night.
Well,
Just gonna take it with him.
if at any point you go into Winnie's room, Tess is curled up on the bed there asleep with a like weird metal box like wrapped, like she's wrapped around it kind of thing. And she's already like gone until the morning. So
Right. He sees Tess in, I guess, Winnie's room.
Hmm.
So he just goes to sleep on the beanbag.
okay.
I'm on the beanbag, excuse me.
Get the fuck off the beanbag.
Where am I supposed to
This
go?
is mine.
my
This is my beanbag now.
Really?
Yeah.
There's
Right.
other rooms. If you'd like, there's Saturday's room, for example.
Oh yeah, you could go in Saturday's room.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'll check one of the other rooms. Is there a bed in one of the other rooms?
There's a bed in Saturday's room. There's a
Oh
there's
no,
a bed in
I'll take Tess's room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tess's room
I
as well.
literally have a room, you guys.
Yeah.
Like,
My beanbag. Right. Whew.
So, let's have a rouse check for everyone as you sleep the night. Sleep the day, and then wake up at night.
That felt like 3
Cassius,
hours.
welcome to 3 Hunger. Chrys, you're fine. You rolled a 10. Everyone is fine for Cassius.
That's
feel-
what seeing clay does.
I feel like his hunger for information and books translated into I need to eat people.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like intensely concentrating on figuring out what the fuck is going on with these books.
Okay. So the day passes. The night comes again. Everyone's had a bit of a rough time. Different encounters. Some good, some bad. And you wake up. Not many of you are much hungrier. Cassius, the burn's coming back, but you were expecting it. You already called on the blood to help you out. And yeah.
Well, the first thing Cass does is go up to his/Winnie's room
Yeah.
and see if Tess is
Um,
there.
Tess would kind of just be like, not awake, but like, you know, like in that half like sleepy mode where you're like, I don't want to get up because I'm fucking too depressed.
Yeah.
Literally like that. So she's like literally still holding on to the
Like
the safe.
half open eyes, just kind of staring at nothing.
Yeah, just like dead inside, no pun intended.
I'm gonna join in the basement as well.
Yeah. Clomp, clomp, clomp. Down to the basement.
Hi.
Yeah.
Good morning. No one touched the pizza.
Only Tess can eat it.
Okay. Tess didn't. Oh, never mind. Is she okay?
I don't know.
I don't know
Why?
either.
I mean, what happened? You went shopping with her, so she probably had a nice time.
Yeah. Nice time. I'm gonna go see if she needs some breakfast. I'm gonna
Take
go.
her to pizza. She likes
Yeah,
it cold.
yeah, I'll do that. I'll carry a pizza up the stairs.
She's it's all in the basement on ground floor.
Down
Like
the stairs,
underground
round the
floor.
corner. I'll go somewhere.
Somewhere with the
I'll go
pizza.
somewhere. Like to Tess's room, then looking. Tess. Hey guys. Cass.
Tess.
What?
Are you going to get up this evening?
I don't know. Maybe.
How about for pizza?
I'm not hungry.
She's
How
dying.
about- Well,
You ill? What did you eat? You're not supposed to
Nothing.
eat if it's got mold on.
Did you kill anyone?
Not that I remember.
Okay.
Well,
You guys are all being very softly. Am I missing something here?
apparently she kicked Mac out of the car, which I find...
To be fair, I jumped of my own, own accord. It was really just for the thrills. It was great.
And there was no shopping last night, was there?
Oh God.
Incidentally, Tess is wrapped around a very obvious, like, safe contraption metal box thing.
Like the floorboard is still open too.
Yeah, I think the bed is also moved aside, and there's like a just FYI.
Cass is gonna get to that. He's like,
he's working
fuck,
his
I
way
didn't
there.
even know that was there.
Yeah.
He's getting.
Yeah.
We're getting to that. We're getting to that.
We're clearly in disaster mode, so Chris is gonna grab the pizza off Mac and flop on the bed.
That reminds me.
Here you go. Eat the
I'll
bread.
pull out
want it.
another wad of cash, another grand. That reminds me, I haven't paid you for your work yet for helping out with the meeting. This is for you, and all I'm saying is there's some nice shops over the road.
Oh,
If
we
you
have
want.
to buy a bonnet.
And a new suit for me, but, that can wait. That's no rush.
Every time Chris says something, Tess just gets slightly more annoyed.
Hmm.
Annoyance is better than apathy.
It's like literally it's snapping her out slightly out of the apathy.
It's like
Yeah.
the pizza is like in front of Tessa's face, like the bread. We have
No.
bread products. Tess.
Leave me alone.
No,
want
get
it.
out of bed. This isn't even your bed. Stop being weird.
Oh yeah,
This
get out
was
of my
shared
bed.
with Cass. Is that?
Yeah, from what you guys couldn't see, you walked into Cassius in his room,
Wait.
standing over Tess, who was also sleeping in his room. Like, just FYI.
Like wrapped in a bathrobe, like
Yeah. Just recently showered, etc. Like.
Tess. Are you
What?
going, Cassius? Is that do you want us to leave? Because we can do that.
Oh my God, I'm
Maybe
so
do you want us to leave the building? That would probably be better. I really don't
I'm
want
gonna
to hear that.
sit up and just fucking punch Chris in the arm.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm assuming it's not like.
Give me the fucking pizza. Fuck. What? Stop staring at me.
did you bump
Mac and I have good news.
great news.
What's
We
the
found
big
books.
about?
One of them's on gravestone.
One of them's about gravestone. Like some of them are really old, and I
Yay,
can't read them
books.
yet.
Look, I'm just saying that this town has 2 detectives, by the way. Possibly the greatest detectives that ever lived.
One of them is Mac, and the other one is this coin.
True. And we basically, there's a big puzzle in the Tremere place. We cracked it. We walked in there. We're like, oh my God, the Tremere took ages to figure this out. Bish, bash, bosh.
Did you guys
Okay,
just-
yeah. Do
did
you guys want to go get a hat?
already? Did you
Go get a
already
hat for
drink
Cass.
from someone who was like drunk or something? Are you guys drunk?
No, I just had a good day.
I'm feeling pretty good, actually. Yeah, pretty hyped.
You need to get Cass a hat. So be gone and do that.
Yeah, you guys want to
I'm-
Bye.
Not
Goodbye.
you should not no.
I'm trying to kick them out a little bit.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna just like unwrap myself from the safe and I'm gonna be like, I found this.
Yeah, what did you find? I haven't looked around here.
It's less about who I found and more about who found me.
Was it Clay?
No.
Because I know where he
Jesus,
lives
was it?
now. I will fucking end him.
Okay, relax. It's like If anyone's gonna end anyone, Cass, it's not gonna be you. It'll probably be Chrys punching someone in the mouth.
Chrys is just
No.
there on the bed, like kicking her feet.
True. It's true though.
Yeah.
I saw Winnie.
Oh.
Like in town?
No, he's
How did you get to him?
I didn't. He got to me.
Oh. Is he okay?
Well, he's dead. So, I was at the Oasis, and she wasn't there, and I was really mad. And then I don't remember much, but I went to the fork in the road again from my dream. And I went down the other road, and there was a forest basically on fire. And I almost walked into it. But there was this like something pushing through, I don't know, reality. I guess the veil. And when I touched it, Winnie came through.
Tess, you actually ripped it open.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
I know, but what I'm saying is
Yeah.
you remember the sensation. You're pretty sure you could open that way again if someone was pushing against it. So in the future, if someone is if a spirit, a ghost, whatever they are, if they're in the vicinity and they're trying to push through to the other side, you can probably open the way for them and talk to them and etc.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you know.
So he's okay. He misses everyone. He's been kind of keeping an eye on everything and all of us. And he wanted me to tell you, Cass, that you are his legitimate son.
True.
Oh, true son. Sorry. Yeah. And then I guess I calmed down a bit, and I turned around, and I was in this room, and I recognized it, and I was going to this floorboard, and yeah, and this was here in the dream. And then I woke up in front of a ruined car on the side of the road that I guess I ripped up, and then I set it on fire and watched that for a bit, and then I came home. So I am gonna have to get my mom a new car, but And I'm just gonna show him the safe, and I'm gonna put my thumb against the mechanism. And yeah.
Thank you, Tess.
Don't thank me yet, because I don't know what's in the book.
What book?
And I'll open the safe, and
How do you open the safe?
I put my thumb, like I put my blood on it.
Doesn't open.
Shit.
Maybe it's the pizza grease.
I take my thumb and wipe it against her then.
Ooh,
I think you have to do it.
Me.
Yeah. You have to put your blood like here.
Bite my thumb and I press it against the pad.
Yeah, there's like a weird clanking, and then another weird clanking, and then the front of it just like fades. And then
Combat physics. It's so weird.
there's just a book inside. Says Temporis on it.
I think he left it for you.
Okay. I take out the book, I sit down on the bed, and I just kind of stare at the cover for a bit.
Mm.
you want a moment alone?
I'm hoping this has some sort of answer as to who I am. Can I have a moment alone with Tess?
Sure.
Okay.
Chris, we got, stuff to do.
It's okay. I'll be outside if you need. I'll warm up the pizza.
Thank you.
We're gonna go into the kitchenette. I
Yeah,
suppose.
the kind of the main
Kitchenette
basement
room.
area.
This is a book, and Winnie knows I love books.
Everyone
I've
knows you like books.
But the thing is, I've wanted to know exactly who I am for a very, very long time. And whether or not this has the answer to that, your ability, and what you mean to us as a group has brought me here. So I think it's only fair that I should tell you what I know about you.
What do you mean?
Well, some research has been done about connections between what you've told me, and I want what's best for you. And if it's anything like what's best for me, it's knowing as much about yourself so you can do something with that. Go into the world with a bit more confidence.
Did my mom tell you more things that she didn't tell me, or is that like...
No. Your mum knows that you're special in obviously the mum way, but also in some other way that she doesn't fully understand, and she think it's related to your dad. And I'm just trying to get us both on the same page here. from what I understand, and that's not a lot, the best way to describe what you are or were, maybe both, is a shape changer.
A what?
A shape changer. There's a lot of legends around them. There's and well, that's what I know best. They are either fey creatures or they are they're things that are connected to a certain part of nature that have the ability to become something more than themselves, whether that's in strength, mental capacity, guile. I can only speak from a folklore perspective here because there's a lot more that I need to research, but I'm fairly certain you're a shape changer. You blacked out last night. Is that what happened? You were in Lamia's place.
Yeah.
And then you weren't.
Yeah.
Well, either you can teleport, or a far more likely scenario is you changed.
But I had the car. And in the car, I just thought I drove it to like wherever I ended up kind of fucking it up, I guess. I didn't even realize I could tear metal.
You tore metal? What were you feeling when you were at Lamia's? Obviously, recent revelations.
Cassius, roll me an intelligence occult.
Okay. I'm gonna rouse check this. I don't care if I go to Hunger 4. I go to Hunger 4.
Oh yeah, sorry, you do go to Hunger 4.
Intelligence. That is 4. 6.
Did you get a crit?
Yes.
Oh, nice. One of the very common weaknesses of were creatures is silver. And Tess had a silver horse that burned her.
Okay, so the crit was on 2 of my hunger dice.
Yep.
So I get really I like get closer to Tess. I'm like, and then I grab her thumb, which has already like got her blood on it, and I like taste it.
Yeah, what the hell? What's wrong with you?
Sorry.
Have you eaten? Like, recently?
A couple of days ago. I've been
Cassius,
busy.
roll me composure. Just composure.
Just composure?
No!
Just composure. Composure willpower. Yeah.
Huh?
Composure willpower would work too.
Oh no.
Do I roll willpower? Or do I roll composure?
Both. Composure willpower.
Oh, okay. Okay, so quickly.
Don't flub this.
Okay. Is that the remaining willpower or is that total willpower?
Remaining.
Okay.
You're fucked! Oh my god!
No, it's not too bad. It's Not too bad. 1.
Oh my god, this is a disaster.
Oh dear.
Cassius, you feel a warmth spread out from your stomach and through your veins, and one can only describe it as you're a little bit horny. That's the best way I can put it. Nothing big, nothing serious, nothing out of control. Just, and I can give you this. It's from the blood.
It's from the blood I tasted.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Again, you only took a very small amount of the blood, but yeah,
You
it was.
dumb motherfucker. You tasted Toreador blood, like you dumb motherfucker. God damn it.
It's not the Toreador part.
Oh, wait.
Toreador
Oh,
blood.
is it like...
Toreador blood doesn't do that.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's even worse. Okay. Yeah. Seriously, dude? What the hell? Can I... Okay. Does that mean I'm like a fairy or something? Or am I like Chrys where I can turn into a werewolf? Or what is it? Not a
You're
werewolf,
nothing like Chrys.
Wolverine. What do you mean? Clearly, if I can turn into something...
the turning into thing. I think I have just made a couple of connections.
Cassius,
And
would you like a little more info dump for that occult role and making connections?
oh god, I don't know. Is there any more that I can know? Like I'm
There
just
is-
like
there is a little bit more you can know about wares.
where? Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Where creatures go through a change anywhere from the ages of about 16 to about 25. That's called the first change. And that's when they actually become a were creature.
Oh, okay.
If someone is turned before their first change, technically speaking, they get locked in time before the change.
Okay, so a combination of several things you recently told me mean that the first thing Cass asks is, how old are you, Tess?
None of your business?
It's important. For your condition.
My condition. I think we agreed I was like, what, 22?
22.
22. Why? How could this possibly be relevant?
There's such a thing as were creatures.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
You
For sure.
are, for lack of a better word, allergic to silver. So
Yeah.
are they.
Uh,
Fortunately, I've never seen one up close.
wait, are you not allergic to this shit?
No.
Are you serious?
No. I think he reaches
I
over to
stomp
his
out of the
bedside
room.
table and he gets out the silver horse because I think he kept it, right?
No, I kept it. It's my horse.
No, it was the other silver necklace that he got from the store. That's the one I was thinking of. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Like I'm going to get because I put the silver horse like I kept it. I guess actually, it's
You
on
hung
me.
it up in
Good.
your room, yeah.
Yeah, so I just go in, take it. I'd just be like, or like wrap my shit around it, like
Yep.
like hold it like this and be like, you're telling me if I put this to your skin right now, you will not scream out in agony and have like blister marks all over your skin?
Test it.
Fuck. And I'd like put it against the skin and I'm like,
Press it against my arm or whatever.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
just like
Nothing.
throw it against his forehead.
Like, boonk.
Fuck. Seriously? Chrys, Mac, are you guys not allergic to this shit?
Hey, what's up?
And
Allergies?
I toss
What?
it at him next.
Just
Ow.
whoa.
Okay, it didn't really
Throwing
hurt, but
things.
It did like bounces off him. No,
why are you
no
throwing this
sizzle.
at me?
That doesn't. Chrys, touch that thing. Touch the necklace.
Just give me the fucking I
Son
know.
of a bitch.
So I'm just saying a few things lined up. And
Cassius.
Hmm?
She can also eat food.
You pizzas.
I mean, humans can eat food.
Please give me the
Yes.
fucking pizza.
I'm just saying, like, along with your occult stuff, like, you know,
Yeah.
There's the silver. She can eat food, like, you know.
So there's a very specific reason as to why you're so irritating. But
Wow.
or
I get
not
you
what I
a
meant.
fucking book and talk to your dead dad, and that's the cool. Yeah, great.
it's no, that's not what I meant. It's there's some infuriating elements that people are
Cass,
jealous of.
You're digging a hole here, bud.
Me and Chrys are like 3 pages behind right now.
Well, the
How you
reason I
doing?
asked for privacy was so that Tess, it's Tess's story.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
tell it.
It's fine. You know, we're in this together anyways, and quite frankly, he put my thumb in his mouth, so you know.
Oh,
Yeah, don't
What is
ask.
that?
whoa.
It's a perfectly reasonable way of testing someone's blood.
Yeah, Chrys. Trying to kink shame your man.
Kind of.
Oh my
gross,
God.
Honestly,
I don't need to hear about what they've been up to.
Chris, seriously,
What? I don't.
I'm not rebounding for Cass.
I don't even know that you're rebounding off anyone. I just asked. You were in his bed. You didn't answer. So, that's what you want to do.
I'm surrounded by morons.
Can we,
Holy
like, get to the
fucking
meat
shit.
and potato here? Like,
Okay.
I'm used to
okay.
having people in my bed. It's fine.
What?
okay, it ain't my business,
okay,
Tess, but
lots of
You don't even
sharing
sleep
today.
in a bed. You sleep in the
Oh.
woods. Like.
He's sleeping here.
Okay. Anyway.
Come on.
Sorry.
Paid attention,
Yes.
you know.
So wear something
Focus.
transformative, silver bullshit.
I like a
What does that
werewolf.
mean then? And why did you ask my age? Why does that matter?
Oh, it is for yes. The there's stories about I guess it's a coming of age of were creatures.
Okay. At what
You-
age?
Between, you know, what's 18, 16, 25. So I mean, you fit in that range.
Fantastic. Is this going to be like hazing in a college or something? Or am I going to have to shave my head or
No,
Tess.
dye my face blue?
you're going to have some horrifying moment where you will have to either become whatever it is you are, or it will be stressful. It will be unpleasant. And I mean, from the sound of Lamia's or the Oasis thing, it wasn't particularly nice.
Cassius and Tess have moments of revelation. Well, not revelations for Cassius. Cassius, it's very possible that when Tess got turned into a kindred, she was frozen in time. So the transformation may never happen. If she was locked in time before the transformation, you know what? Give me another occult intelligence, because this is even deeper.
Oh no.
Oh,
Am I supposed to roll any occult shit too?
No,
or...
this is
this is
one
all Cassius's,
yeah,
like,
your one
okay,
is
okay.
your one is a different revelation.
I'm sitting. I'm
Intelligence
like,
occult?
Intelligence occult.
how did we step
One.
on another landmine, motherfucker?
I'm sorry, Vandy.
This was
You shouldn't have been nice to me.
stop walking in
So,
minefields. Like,
Cassius.
Fucking hell.
The best train of thought you can follow is that maybe there's been a melding between maybe like becoming a kindred absorbed part of the were side, which like is
yeah, this is getting into pseudoscience
Yeah,
territory. So
it's-
Cass is just going to be like, it's a fucking mess.
Yeah,
Tess.
that's the best
There's
you
no
can go with.
precedent for this. They're two entirely separate creatures. Hell, they meet, they try and kill each other.
Tess,
Mhm.
your revelation, the thing that you realize as you guys are talking through this, is that your dad went on the run on your 16th birthday, basically, and that's when you
Aw.
guys moved and went on the lam as well. It wasn't exactly on your 16th birthday, but it was bloody close.
Like before or after?
Bit
Before? Fuck. Well, that would explain my dad disappearing right before my 16th birthday. And the fact that he hasn't been back.
Is he being, like... Did he do something specific, or, like, is he being hunted for being something specific?
My dad was in the Yakuza and he tried to get out, Mac.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that'll do that.
Was he in the Yakuza?
I don't know anymore. Was he
Okay.
even in the... I don't... Everything I know, everything... Oh, God. Is anything real anymore? Like, I literally grew up watching anime and fucking, you know, going to school, and now I'm a vampire and apparently a shape changer, and I can talk to dead people, and I'm allergic to a very gorgeous metal that I can't wear anymore, so you know that's super inconvenient. And I am freaking out.
I'm sorry. This was supposed to be a nice thing, and I
Yeah,
thought
but
it
like
would...
you don't even know what I am. What, like, am I like? Because I'm not human, but I'm not a vampire. Am I a I am a vampire because I still get hungry. So then what?
Tess,
Uh,
what do
I'm
you
gonna
want
start, like,
to
eating
be?
Pizza. I want to be normal. I want to. I didn't ask for this.
Max
Well,
can grab a lily off of the table and walk up to Tess and just hand it to you. I don't care what you are.
How was life so much easier just stealing cars and painting them?
You can still do that.
Maybe this is one of those things that was gonna happen either way, but you've got us now. And
Look on the bright side. Like, yeah. As
we
like
can
Chris said.
try find out like what it's about, and if there's anyone who has also been vampire-y wary. And
You should probably see what I did to the car.
What did you do?
We should check if there are any videotapes.
Oh,
Any
God.
surveillance.
We should ask Elysium.
We should ask the Oasis.
oh,
We should ask everyone. Like, yeah.
maybe not everyone.
It's okay, Tess. We'll handle it. Like, that's what we do.
You don't.
That's what I
clean
do.
up-
Hmm?
It's not your job to clean up my messes.
Oh, well, technically it was mine, so... Well, not yours specifically, but... Don't
What?
worry.
Are you trying to be like chivalrous or something, and it's coming off like you're okay? You know what?
No. It's just
Yeah, Tess, you do it for us. We're not
loose ends,
gonna...
you know. Loose ends get tied up. It's just how it is.
Okay,
but-
well, let's
Yeah.
just maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll have a clue or something. as to what all this is. What all I am. I don't know.
I think I'd like to offer you guys a individually as characters, basically the opportunity to take some time. I feel like Tess and Cassius especially may want a day just to themselves.
We need to get fucking Cass fed first, though.
I mean, Gimlet's is there and it's available if you want to do a quick feed. It will reduce the opportunity for the rest of you to feed if you need it in the next few days, but
I'm happy for a little bit of a time skip. The only thing Mac would do would be quickly like the rounds just to see if there's any gossip or if there's anything, like go quickly check in at Elysium, just see if there's anything unusual that needs tying up. If not,
yeah. Well, the main thing I'm wondering here is whether Tess wants to get away, whether Cassius wants to seclude himself, if Chrys or Mac have, you know, because I know that you guys want to discuss things, like plans and ideas and etc. I also feel like there's been a lot for all of you as characters to, and I just feel like, you know, if you'd like
a day to breathe.
Yeah, because obviously, you know, I don't want to put you guys through multiple conversations and working through everything along with like planning and everything like that. So
a time skip makes sense.
Yeah, we'll just make sure the
if you want to close things off at all or have any conversations before you go your separate ways for a bit.
Yeah, I guess I'll just ask. I'll be like, okay, well, if somebody could just check in with the Elysium to make sure I didn't completely fuck up.
don't worry, I'm on it.
Chrys, you can go and get your file.
But then I have
Yeah.
to take people there, and I don't have them yet.
Well, you could, yeah, I'll allow, like, if you want to go, you and Mac could either grab a couple of people or get a person or two off Gimlet.
Okay.
Cassius, if you'd like to feed in this interim.
Yes, he would.
This will effectively dry up Gimlets for a bit, both of those two things combined.
Ooh.
Mac would be
Are
perfectly
they
happy
getting
with
people from Gimlets?
One thing you will start to realize is that people are coming to Gimlets a bit less. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I hate it. I hate. Take some people from Gimlets to Elysium.
Okay.
We don't have to RP it, but if me and Chrys go to Elysium, I mean, we can RP whatever, but I would like to request files on anyone they have from the front.
What are you offering?
Initially, information on neighbouring areas, who's doing what. I will probably, like, do you want to RP it? Because I'm happy just to tell you what I'll do in the nature of time, if you like.
Well, I can tell you that that type of information is something that, like, you're not going to get through to the sheriff, you're going to get to Sheldon. And Sheldon's
Yes.
going to be like, we know all of this, we know information about the people
I would
around us.
probably tell him I'm investigating a anarch who's blood bonded a Camarilla, if he's not playing ball, but I wouldn't tell him the name. But I would tell him that something's happening against the interests of the Camarilla, and I'm willing to rectify it, but I need to do some digging.
In that case, it would be, the names.
I would give him the group.
You may want
Yeah.
to clear that with the coterie. Oh, well, it's up to you, but I could see Chrys being like,
Like, oh shoot.
The thing is I don't expect him to act on anything. If I'm... can I wits insight whether he'll leave me to do the job or not? But
You can give it a shot.
just to do that, because I'd just like to rock up when we talk through a plan with like files and everyone. Oh, wrong one.
You can use lie detector as well.
Crit. 6.
6. You get the impression that he would probably do something with that information. He seems extremely hungry to learn it.
He would do something.
He would do something with that information.
Okay, so can I just offer him $1,000?
Sure. It does not work.
I'll ask him what he wants then. Like, if there's something I can do for him.
For the information, you wanted information on all the people in the front?
Julian, Loveless.
Julian, Loveless.
They obviously won't have Roman, but Mouse. Julian, Loveless, Mouse.
Alright.
He's worse than Kafka.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, he's Kafka with Camarilla structure.
I wonder if he'd find it of value if I told him that I think you can eat people now.
Did we know that?
you don't know that.
Well, maybe.
I mean, you haven't, you haven't tried anyone, like, unsafely, as it were.
Oh, I did a thing off camera when I cleaned up.
That's true.
I've tasted a bit.
That is true.
But I don't know if that gossip would be worth anything to him, but probably not that much.
Again, without actual,
Okay.
you know,
I can take a hit and owe him. I'll do it for the team.
for a favor,
Yeah.
it would be. It would be a substantial favor, so it wouldn't be like a minor one. You know, it wouldn't be like go pick up my drying cleaning. It would be like I can call on you to do me like an important favor, or you know, a very significant piece.
I'm tempted to uninvite this bish from the meeting. I'm going to toss a damn coin for this.
All right.
Heads yes, tails no. I'll do it.
Oh God.
Okay. He gives you the files on Mouse, Loveless.
I make sure though that it's a personal favour, like the coteries out.
Yep. It is indeed a personal favor. Mouse, Loveless, basically everyone in the yeah. If considering the favor, yes. Give me a sec. Okay, so you get. Excuse me. You get information on Alistair Mouse, Theron Roman, Nicole Loveless, Julian Carmichael, and Eli Villalen.
Lovely. If he won't let me leave with them, I'll take pictures of all of the files. And
You may leave with them. It's a favor. It's a significant favor.
This won't go wrong. Right, cool.
I'm hoping. I've got it in my head that Chrys is not in the room when this is happening because she won't let this fly.
Chrys,
You could try and talk me out of it.
Chrys, you get your file. The bare bones information you get is Gangrel clan turned by Vasia Pavlov after requested. The date requested is about 2 weeks before you fought him.
What? What?
Yeah. Vasia put in a request to turn you into a vampire, into a kindred, about 2 weeks before you came to his dojo and fought him in a duel.
She's a witch. Okay. Is that the whole file?
No. The rest of it is stuff you already know. Went with Winnie and was currently living in under Winnie's tutelage, and there's kind of just general information about your turning and everything, but nothing else that would stand out to you or be important.
Okay.
Welcome to the landmine. You just walked into the field.
No. Okay. Thanks, Sheldon.
Not a problem, miss. The door is that way, if you would
Yep.
like to.
I'm gonna go.
So, as I said, would everyone like to take a little bit of time? Here is my question. How many days would everyone like to? Because I feel like it's
We need a week.
I've only got two
Maybe
till
not
the
a week.
meeting and all the.
Yeah,
All
we've
the-
already passed it, like basically a week, haven't we? Since we said 2 weeks.
for the meeting you've passed. You're getting close to a week. I'd say you got like 2 or 3 days, and it'll be a week.
I'll say 3 or 4 days because Mac will be pushing them to act on whatever he does or doesn't find out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Chris finds Chris in his bed curled up with the folder. Like Cassius is like, "What the hell?"
It's gonna be like the emotion bed. It's just gonna. It's,
No, it's my bed. It's not the emotion bed. It's
There's
my
5
bed.
bedrooms down
No,
here.
it's-
Cass, go pick a different one.
Sorry, I'm in a bed of emotion.
It's the feelings mattress now. Like it's just.
I made a fort. Leave me alone.
Look,
Oh,
if you don't
God.
move, I'll tell you what you really are, and then you'll have a breakdown. So move.
Well,
You're a
that's
leprechaun.
one problem.
You're a gnome.
Wolverine. You're the
Wow. Don't be rude.
So,
You
She's
won't
not
get
that
out of my
short.
bed.
best one.
It's not even your bed to start with. God.
Oh my. I'm going to the forest. I know
Right now.
Ow.
where my bed is.
yeah. Would you like to head to the forest and...
Cass takes
couple
all the
days?
books and goes to the forest.
Okay.
Good talk.
Need more pillows.
So, I think what we will do now is we will go around the characters and see what they're doing and have a little chat about what they're doing and everything. So, Mac, let's start with you, mate.
Okay. Step 1, I would have just inquired in Elysium if there was any unusual reports regarding police, etc. Anyone that needed speaking to. If there wasn't, then, and I would drop something to do with a car, something happening, anything strange. But if there's not, it's a good question actually.
Would you like to go over the folders and...
Oh yes, sorry. It's blooming obvious, isn't it? I would be locking myself in probably Saturday's room.
Okay.
Stocking up on stationery supplies first, and just
Here's a question.
Yep.
Would you like Saturday's file?
Uh,
In that dealings?
Yeah, I was wondering if there was wiggle room to get another one out of him.
Yeah.
It was a toss-up between Saturday or Clay,
Ooh.
but I don't know. How would he feel about Clay's?
Would he want it? Like he could be
Yeah,
asked.
Saturday.
He could be asked by the others, but I
But
feel
I haven't been told meta-wise that Saturday desperately needs our help. So
you haven't, but you have been the most intent out of everyone, except for maybe Chrys.
true.
to find
Mac
Saturday.
cares. Yeah, I will have Saturday's file.
I mean, I feel like you just made 2 enemies in the call, but
Yeah.
Because they want clays, but I would say it makes more sense that you'd want Saturdays.
Makes sense to me. Like, I figure I know Clay anyway. I don't need to know anymore. Like, he's cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll grab Saturday's file as well.
Okay. All right. So, what you get is details of Alistair Mouse, a former member of the group that is now Carrion. Before they didn't have an official name, he worked under the Camarilla, under the Nosferatu. Unfortunately, at some point, he took issue with the Camarilla, more specifically, the leadership of Carrion and the way it's run, and he left and joined Corbin. Worked as a runner. He basically became like the messenger in between the Anarchs and Elysium and the Camarilla. Not much is known of him after that. Before that, he was less important runner. He was along the lines of Squirrel.
Okay. Does it have anything on his skill set or like?
Majorly, he is a sneaky,
Okay.
like spy, hidden, etc., etc.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to be particularly combat adept. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is some allusions to him using creatures, animals as well.
Okay.
Next up, incidentally, you don't have anything about Theron Roman because he wasn't part of the.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting anything on him.
Okay.
It's cool because he's new.
Nicole Lovelace, fairly young Kindred, probably about 6-7 years.
Okay.
Part of Camarilla, was actually situated up in Hunter's Walk with her sire.
Okay.
There's nothing much since the burnings. Let's call it the Sun-Kissed incident.
Okay.
But from what has been gathered, what little has been gathered by the Nosferatu, her sire appears to have gone up in flames, and she
Okay.
fled Hunter's Walk when Calig and Talia started recruiting and throwing their weight around. And
Okay.
ended up being recruited by Alistair Mouse and
Okay.
Theron Roman, actually, but yeah. And then Julian Carmichael, Clan Malkavian. He was even more recently turned, probably about 3 years. He was situated in the maze area with Kale. But basically, he was under Kale for a while. Just
Mm-hmm.
not even anyone particularly special. He was just an odd job guy. He was
Okay.
allowed to reside in the area and feed in the area by Kale, but he wasn't well known or anything like that. Not important. And similar thing, like he left when the fire happened. What it says in the file is he probably wanted a better position.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't want to be, a low down the bottom rung type.
Okay.
player.
Is there anything regarding Lovelace's sort of motivations other than she just kind of like got out of trouble?
It was, from what you can tell, it was kind of like, let's go somewhere that's less fighty and less like
so
messed up.
she combat aversive maybe.
Combat aversive, and also probably like not really into the whole,
Yeah, fair
fighting over
enough.
territory, etc.
Yep.
Not wanting to get into a fight. And then Eli Villalan, it is noted in his file that he's a gangrel. However, there is details of an investigation to prove that he is actually clanless.
Okay.
And it appears that he was actually in the in the kind of the wilds and the Anarch area, like for quite a while. He's going on a good like 10-15 years in age as a kindred. And from what it can be told is just he kind of wound up in Flintbridge when everything broke, and he was just like, well, I'm here.
Okay, but nothing to do with allegiances. You don't necessarily. He doesn't
He wasn't-
necessarily.
He was a wanderer.
Yeah. Okay.
Like when the investigation into him started to pick up, he kind of jumped out of Camarilla territory and just became a bit of a
Okay.
which is why the investigation was never completed. Because
Mhm. Okay.
and Saturday.
Ah.
Saturday was found by Winona when he had gone up to Sunnytown on like a mission to talk with the Anarchs and to hash out some shit. It was basically, using the weight of his name to deal with frictions between the Anarchs and the Camarilla. And he came back with Saturday.
Okay.
Apparently Saturday was turned without permission from anyone, and the Anarchs were planning on just getting rid of him. And Winona basically put his foot down and was like, I'll look after him. His clan is written down as Carter.
Would Mac know what that is? Okay. Question for Cass at some point. Okay. Is there anything that would hint to, like, locations? Anything that might give me a clue as to where he might be familiar with? Or, like, I'm assuming seeing Sunnytown wanted to kill him, it doesn't sound like I'm going to expect to find him there.
He was turned and, as far as you can tell, lived in the north side of Sunnytown, like right up at the edge of the river.
Okay.
So in terms of the map, right inside the Blessed territory.
And the prophecy comes true. Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
Let's move on to Cassius.
Hey.
We might, I think, if we do a snapshot anytime soon, we might cover a little playtime with Conan in the woods during this time. Because I think we all know that chat's been asking for it for a while. But yeah, Cassius.
Well, I can put everyone's mind at rest, and we don't even have to do the snack shot.
Oh yeah.
Cass plays with Conan.
Oof.
Done. There you go. That's all you got.
Oof.
Woof. Burp, burp. No, we'll do a proper one at some point. But yeah, Cass spends a lot of time with Conan curled up next to him, reading books. He goes to the book hole. He asks them about like translation texts for Gothic and Ogham, and like scrawls a bit on a bit of paper, like the shape of the text of the other ones, but like mostly he's not paying attention to that. He just collects whatever books he can get from them, if anything, and then goes back to the forest and reads the Temporis book.
Well, before you do that, because it may change what you want to do, you talk to the owner of the book hole,
Agnes.
Gladys.
I knew it was an old lady name.
Yeah, she doesn't have any texts to translate Ogham or Gothic. She does speak Arabic, and she can translate Arabic if you ask.
Oh.
She says she can also probably get Greek, ancient Greek kind of translation.
Oh yeah, that will
material.
be less difficult.
Yeah.
I imagine. Yeah.
Ogham and Gothic will take a lot longer.
Mm.
She'll have to, go out looking and whatnot. But like, do you ask about Arabic? Because you have two things in Arabic.
Yeah. I've got Arabic, ancient Greek, Ogham, Gothic, Mohawk, mystery text.
Mystery text is the Greek one, I believe.
Oh,
If
is
you're talking about the scroll, that's in like Greek, ancient Greek.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, she can actually identify that one for you as Greek and ancient Greek, as opposed to you being like maybe in that area somewhere. Yeah.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, I'll ask for translation material for all of those basically, and be like,
She will have to either come to you, or you'll have to bring the books to her for the Arabic.
oh, for the Arabic, that's oh, what's it called?
Surprisingly, she's very willing to go with you if you'd like to take her back to yours to translate the books.
Is that Sarani's Fables?
Sarani's Fables, and give me a second. Sarani's Fables and the Picatrix. Oh, and she can tell you that the Picatrix is titled as Gayat al-Hakim.
Gayat al.
It's the title underneath the Picatrix.
Oh, well,
Dates back to the 11th century.
I would love to hang out with you a bit more and talk about these books. So yeah, how about we make an arrangement to maybe you come to mine, I come here,
Of
and
course,
then
yes.
and then we discuss them. But I have some very important business that I need to take care of first.
Oh no, of course. There's no rush. I'm happy to help Cassius. You didn't tell her your name when you came back in, by the way. She just knew it. I mean, you did tell her the first time, obviously, but she remembered it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I did.
She changed the name in the
yes,
book. And,
she did.
yeah.
Yes. Cool. I'm sorry I didn't come to the book club.
Oh no, that's fine. I mean, it's a regular thing. So whenever you can find the time,
I will
it'd be
try
wonderful
and
to
find
have
the
you
time.
to have you come to the book club.
It's something I want to do as soon as my life becomes a little less stressful.
Well, you know, you never know. Like maybe one of the members can help you with your translation problems as well. I don't know what they, but they're all erudite and academics and learned people. So you never know. It could get lucky.
Let's hope.
Yes.
All right. Well, I will see you later.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too, Gladys.
Cassius.
Agnes.
Gladys.
Gladys. Yeah, and then I go back and I read Temporis. I read the Temporis book.
When you open it, there is a letter in there.
Oh no.
Sorry, bud. It says Cassius on it. in Winnie's handwriting.
He stares at it and he puts it to one side. He starts to open Temporis,
Mm-hmm.
and then he looks at Conan.
Yeah, Conan is like head tilted, like, what's up? What's wrong? He can feel your turmoil.
Yeah.
So he's like whining a little bit, like his ears are back.
I bring him in and I give him a good old scritch behind the ears, and I just say, "Did your dad ever mess with you like this?"
This is like a slight whine, like.
I don't know whether I hate him or love him.
You feel like this overwhelming sense of like devotion and love coming from Conan.
Yep.
That's like, tell me whose ass to kick, bro. I'll take him on. But also there's a feeling of like, you know, I'd do anything for this person.
Yeah. I hug Conan and make a mental note to go and buy him a sausage later.
Mm-hmm.
And then I open the letter.
Okay.
And I read.
The letter says, Cassius, I'm sorry that who you are and what you are is such a convoluted mess. There is a reason why I didn't turn anyone up until you. There is a reason why I didn't introduce you to this world. I tried to keep you hidden. I tried to keep you safe. You are not Bruja, the same way I am not Bruja. We are true Bruja. You are my true child. There is a reason why you feel an empty, cold shell inside you. It is our clan. And I have tried my best to hinder that side of you so that no one will find out. If they did find out, you would be hunted. And you might be outcast. And I did not want that for you. I understand that it may have been painful at times to have been put through these mysteries and these strange instances. It was me who hid you from the Nosferatu. It was me who kept anyone from finding much about you at all. And I am sorry for that. I hope you can forgive me. I did it because I love you. This book is for that darker side of you, the cold side, the side that seems to be almost frozen. Read it, learn it if you want. You have that power inside you, and it will help you. But be careful. It will turn you cold, and it will exact a heavy toll on you, mentally and physically. I will admit, I have seen all sides of you, and I'm very proud of who you've become. Just try to rein in the more megalomaniac side of you that pops out occasionally. However, no matter what you do, no matter who you become, I will always love you. Winona upon honor. Would you like to end the scene with you opening Temporis and just giving a little read as the scene fades, or do you have something you like to?
I think Cass is going to walk out of his caravan.
Yeah.
Or like camper van. And he's going to put his fist through a log.
Okay. Take a superficial
scream into the fog of the forest. And then not too long after is going to sit down with the book.
Okay. If you would like, for what is it for disciplines that is in your clan? Is it 5?
Is it what? Sorry.
Is it 4 or 5 XP for the first dot?
Oh yes. In clan disciplines are
4.
5 XP, I think.
5. Okay. You may take your first dot in Temporis, and we'll talk about the mechanics and everything that go along with that. To be clear, when you start down this route, you cannot take celerity.
Cass has never been quick. Yeah, I'll take the first dot in Temporis.
And this is over the next few days. You start reading, you start learning about the manipulation of time, about the inner workings of Temporis, and how that can be used. You start to learn that it is almost a counteraction for celerity, which is one of the reasons why the Brujah, the regular Brujah, don't like the true Brujah. So, yeah.
Cool.
And we fade out on Cassius, probably very, very quiet, with Conan kind of wrapped around himself at the bottom of Cassius's feet as he's just reading into the night. Yeah. Chrys. You don't have to do any big thing if Chrys just wants to,
I think we are playing prioritize everything else other than things that are kind of a priority game.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a little bit of mopage, but she's gonna check in Selena Caber, make sure they're okay, just basically keep an eye on the territory, nope, everything's fine, everything's groovy, everything's wonderful.
Would you like to go on a couple of outings with them, and as they patrol and keep everything locked down, maybe a bit of sparring?
She'll go for the sparring, but people not so much right now. It's just
you don't want to walk around with them and patrol.
Not for the first day, for sure.
Okay.
Maybe after a good sparring session, probably feels a little bit better.
Sure.
But yeah, we're not talking about the Chris problems right now, because if we ignore it, it's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine, Chris.
It's gonna be great.
So Chris is ignoring the everything.
It's gonna be fine.
Okay. So not too much happens for Chris. Denial is a lovely thing. Yes.
If only I could deny everything. What does Tess do? I guess.
You want to go and stay with Mom for a little bit?
Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go check on the wreckage
Mm-hmm.
and grab the license plate.
Yeah.
And then bring it to Mom because my car is still up there.
It is.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go up there, explain to her that I got into a little accident, but I'm okay. It was the other guy's fault, obviously. And I will kind of hang out and just kind of work on, if there's another car that she brings in, I will work on that. If not, then I will start to put out feelers, I guess.
There is another call.
There's another car? Okay. I'm very curious. Wait, where did she get this one? Does that matter?
She got this one came with the other one. It's not as nice. It's more of like a boy racer sporty car.
Okay.
But someone requested it to get done up, and like yeah, a bit of a racer deal on it. Just make it look badass kind of thing. So
yeah, so I'd probably spend some time kind of painting it and taking my time and hanging out with Mom. And
specific theme on it?
You know what? Not like the cheesy kind of like fire flames and stuff, but there'd be some detailing on it that would be fire related. So, like whether it's like a heat glow with sparks or something off the bottom,
red lightning,
something like that. Well, maybe not. I was actually thinking just like either red or like a very cool kind of blue-ish color.
Yeah.
Like a hot blue, the hottest of blues.
Some hot blue.
And so I'd spend a little bit of time doing that. Oh God. I guess like after her brain kind of like settles, she'll probably send out a message to everyone, because I believe Winnie said that the everyone's okay to the blood's not tainted anymore, right?
Yeah. So
I'd send out a message to them, just be like, yo, by the way, forgot to tell you guys this, but you can eat from whoever you want. We'll probably have to put Gimlet to better use somewhere else or doing something else for us. But yeah, basically being like, it's safe to eat, keep it between us for now. And then, we can spread that around after. And I mean, what I'd really like to do is talk to Cassius, but he's like in the middle of the fucking woods right now and I can't get to him. So,
He is, yeah.
So I'm mostly hanging around my mom's and also our haven, basically kind of keeping everything in check and making sure like Selena and Caber know that they can eat now freely.
Yeah.
And probably trying to attune to people trying to push through the veil.
Okay.
So yeah
I will say, as you're,
I don't know how to do that.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
When you're hanging with your mum, do you try to talk to her about your dads and all that type of thing at all?
Yeah, I'd probably actually bring it up then and try to press her on being like what specifically made you feel that he was like different or weird or connected spiritually? Like, did he say anything about where he was going? Like, are you sure he left before my 16th birthday? Like, are we sure it's because of the Yakuza? Like, how do we know if he's safe? You know,
Yeah.
Like, are you sure he's coming back? Basically trying to push her for a little bit more information to see what I can glean and hold on to.
That will be answered momentarily. Unfortunately, Chibi's busting for a pee and he can't hold it anymore, so he's gonna have to
Go
run
ahead.
quickly.
Go ahead.
So, feel free to talk about things that have happened in the show so far.
Screaming noises.
Oh my word.
Cass is like hulking out right now.
Cass got horny once and then decided to go work out. Like,
right?
he's
I don't
like,
want to
okay.
deal with this.
Oh god.
Denial is
deal
the
with-
best option right now.
Oh man.
Yeah, how's
God.
Chris doing?
It's
How
not
is
good.
Chris doing? I
It's
would
not
love
good.
to meet up with Chris and like, you know,
Do you want to learn to fight? Because I need
Punch
to fight
something.
someone.
Shopping spree? Like,
I mean, you can certainly try to fight me. I don't know. I don't think I'm very good at fighting. Also, is that going to trigger something?
Oh God, let's not fight.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, okay, I literally ripped a car apart. So,
As a where question mark.
where what?
bear.
Maybe I can teach you the methods I
That's-
use to turn into a Wolverine /
Honestly,
rock.
I'd be so, I don't even know if there's like a similarity or anything, but I'd literally sit there and just be like, how do you do it? Teach
But I
me.
said try.
I'd be like, what do you,
Okay,
You-
so it's like sneezing. So here's some dust. No? Oh, okay.
no. Oh, gross. You got dust all on me now. This was a good shirt.
Well, you just put it in the washing machine. Not dust.
This cannot go in the washing
Okay.
machine. Okay. This goes in, has to be dry cleaned. Okay.
Well, then, okay. Well, that's how Castor said. He was like, it's like sneezing. So, and then he hit me casually. But
Well, then hit
Probably.
me.
you're soft and squishy. There's probably more intricacies
Just-
to it.
Oh my God. Fucking hit me. I can take a hit. I've been in car crashes
Okay.
before. Fucking hit me.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know. I love that
Okay,
I can
okay.
try-
Sheepy's
What
like,
just
"What?"
happened is Chris and Tess also take a small point to hang out, and Tess is going to be like, teach me how to turn into things. How do I turn into things?
And
Okay.
Chris's
And-
example was, it's like sneezing, and blew dust in Tess's face.
Yeah.
Didn't work. And then Castor hit me. So Tess wants Chris to hit her.
Okay. Chris, how hard do you hit Tess?
Like a little bitch.
So,
Wow.
I will
Not
let
really.
You, I will let you choose your dice. How many dice would you like to roll out of your max?
Oof. Let's just say I'll roll 2.
Okay.
Here comes the crit.
I'm just gonna 2d10 it. It's a tap.
It's literally just
Are
like
you
a...
fucking kidding me?
Well, he didn't like punch me. That would be. Maybe I need to explain
Oh
better.
my God. Fucking punch me, Chris. Punch me, or I'm putting you in a dress and we're walking down the street.
Oh, I'm gonna punch her in the face. Not in the face. That's mean.
A dress.
Yeah, to the head
You wanna
just
go?
flies off.
I can eat pizza and you can't.
Whoa.
Chris, how hungry are you?
1, so
Oh, okay, okay.
we're okay.
Yeah, if you were like 3 or above, I was gonna make you roll a frenzy.
Oh,
It's still aggravating.
But you may choose how many dice you'd like to roll to hit Tess.
4.
Okay. 2
Ooh.
successes. I'm assuming Tess isn't dodging or anything.
no, I'm taking the hit.
Oh yeah, it's like it like drives the air out of you, like real like a proper impact, and probably staggers you back a few steps as well.
Good.
Oh,
Technically
Didn't work.
speaking, you take 2 superficial damage, but again, same with
I'll
Cassius.
just fucking do it. It's okay.
But it'll
Ah.
come back when you have a sleep and rest and everything.
Yeah, maybe I'm not.
Okay.
Maybe
I
it's not the
can-
same.
Feel.
It's called a punch. That's what you feel better.
Okay, but like, how am I supposed to be feeling something? I feel my nails.
Mm.
Like,
Well, Cassius said
Uh,
it's kind of like when you can, you know how you can stop a sneeze or you can try and force the sneeze, roll with the sneeze. I mean, I could already do claws, so I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, for you, Chris, it was like an extension of shifting into the claws. It was just, you know, you needed an extra kind of boost, which is when Caster like gave you a smack, it just kind of triggered that defense mechanism you get with your claws, except for all over.
well, this sucks.
We'll find something. I'm sure someone will. No.
Also, Tess.
Mhm.
We can finish this off here because there's
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
there's just one piece of information left for you,
Sure.
which is during your conversations with your mum about your dad, she mentions someone in his kind of group of friends, Yakuza, etc. Give me a second. I need to get the wording right.
If he's a fucking Italian, like, he better the fuck not be. I'm telling you right now.
They refer to him as a trickster.
A trickster? Whoa.
Yeah, and she mentions that, and she's like, you know.
To the dad for
Does
the
he
notes.
have a name?
No, that was
Or his
your
name
your
was-
dad.
Oh, my dad is
your
the
dad
trickster.
was referred to as a trickster.
What the fuck? Okay. Whoa.
She mentions it in kind of like a jokey way, you know, because that's how your dad kind of was. Like, he was always challenging old ideas and like pushing the envelope and all that type of thing.
Interesting. Okay.
And
Yeah, I mean-
also one of the things that they've both mentioned, you know, like talked about before, was how it's not really acceptable for him to have married your mum and to, you know, and all that type of thing. Like, the Yakuza weren't happy with it, and like he was going against tradition and he was going against the laws and all that type of thing. So
Yeah. Well, that gets me fucking nowhere right now. God damn
So,
it.
I think, how about we end things there?
Sounds good.
So, I think we'll have a little bit of an outro where everyone's gonna say their thoughts and everything. I'm apologize. Like, this was the most revelatory lore story RP heavy episode I think we've had so far. There was so
was
much
dense.
shit.
It was basically
Yeah.
just like a landmine of landmines.
Yeah. It was a field of landmines in which every step was just rows and rows of landmines. There's nothing else. There's no clear ground.
Is anyone else's brain just
Yeah.
Oh, I got
yeah.
dizzy
yeah,
for
yeah.
a
fried?
second.
Holy fuck.
I got
Oh,
dizzy.
yeah.
I was like, "Ooh, I need to write this letter."
But let's start with Hydra. How did you
Hello.
find the episode? Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh, it was fun. Like, what were the odds of us doing that in the maze? Like, I don't know. That just felt too like we went straight to the tutorial to figure out how to do it,
Yeah.
and then we were like, okay, let's go straight to the library. Don't want to
So the tutorial is the only place that's open
yeah, until you go
the
elsewhere.
teleporters
Yeah.
activate, and then you can get to the other places.
Right.
And then you teleported, like, basically right next to the book place.
That it felt incredibly jammy from a meta perspective, but obviously the coin was looking out for
I
us.
mean, it's the same as when you decided to write your names on the thing. Like, that's how you become a part of the maze.
Yeah,
And
like
it's just like, hey, let's just sign it too. And I was like, what the fuck, really? I was expecting you to go around in circles for ages.
yeah, like I feel like it's beautiful because I know it's probably way more complex and intricate than we've made it out to be, but I love the fact that Mac was just like, sometimes it's like, oh, we'll just go this way. Oh no, for this one we need the coin to tell us, and we just went straight there with like one dead end. So that's crazy. But the episode itself was like awesome. Like, as you say, there's so many cool things. Like, there's loads of stuff for Cass and Tess today, and there's stuff for Chrys too, which I need to delve into because I kind of some of it went over my head, but I think I've got an idea. But it was all awesome. Vandy, you're still great. Like,
sorry.
we'll get to
Vandy.
Yeah, I was so hoping you'd have like an easy episode just to like not.
I literally. No,
Wow.
I'm not even. I can't even
Just
touch this
wow.
one yet.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like, yeah, so Mac had a great episode. It was great. It was fun for him. It was super productive. The favor's clearly a bad idea, but he doesn't know that necessarily, so he's not learned that life lesson yet.
You got some good info.
Yeah, like I've got a couple of ideas with that, so we'll talk, and Mac will do whatever he needs to get the case done. So it's not a case technically, but it's might as well be. And love to you all. You're all great. This group is awesome.
Yes,
and the
agreed.
GM he's all right too.
He's all right.
He's all right. Like, because he was fucking amazing. Anyway, carry on.
Let's go with Chrys and Tash. Oh, Tash mainly, really.
I know it was like it's just like a passing line that Sheepy did, but that is big.
Yeah, it changes a lot of stuff, and I was like, I can't wait for her to get her thing and find out that it was like sanctioned before. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a can of worms. Probably with beetles in it, because that's apparently how Chris's look is going. She's really great at denial and putting things off, so that's not going to come back to bite her in the ass anytime
not
soon.
even slightly.
Not even slightly. There's only several things she's doing that for, so that's wonderful. But you know what? Probably had a nice sparring session.
Yeah.
So
I mean, this is what happens when you run a sandbox. You can't control when these things happen and come out, so you get episodes where it's just like, boom, boom, boom. It's just
Boom,
a
boom,
flak
boom.
everywhere.
and Chrys punched Tess and didn't get in trouble for it, so that's great.
Yeah.
Loads of things.
Okay. I'm saving Vandy for last because I'm giving her time. Cassius. Or
You made a
more
mistake.
accurately, Josh.
That was so.
Oof.
I don't know what the word for that was, but I loved it. Cass hated it, and is a lot. Every episode, we're just like, and let's open this answer letter and see what's in. Oh God, it's bees, and the bees all have their own questions.
I mean, that last letter Cassius got wasn't bees. It was
Yeah, but it came with a book full of bees.
really did. But at least it answers some of Cassius's questions and Josh's questions probably about
Sort of,
why
yeah.
things have been how they are.
yeah, things are starting to make a lot more sense. And Cass, I think, now has to decide what kind of man he wants to be. Whether he wants to be
And he has his blessing from his sire
it's
to be whatever he
at
wants
least,
to be, basically.
yeah, he doesn't have a daddy issue, at least. Unlike everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it's not an issue. Sure. Just
It's
lied
not
to
an
you.
issue. Shut up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And yeah.
So also when he admitted to being the one who hid you from the Nosferatu.
Yeah, no, he is both angry and thankful. Cass is a lot of contradictions right now.
So many contradictions.
Yeah.
True Bruja, though.
Yeah, Cass isn't entirely sure what that means at the moment.
Plays territory too.
I would say there's probably a small info dump on the True Bruja in the Temporis, just because Temporis is True Bruja territory.
Yeah, I guess we're going to see what I do with that, which I don't know what it is.
I mean,
we've sort of
we've started figuring out customizing and working it in, so it's gonna be interesting.
Yep.
There's some really cool stuff and really backfirey stuff as well. So it's gonna be fun.
You know me.
Yeah.
If it says face towards enemy, I'll just face it. I'll just stand there
Just
right
stand
next
on
to the
top
enemy.
of it and be like, we'll see. Oh, yeah. So
We found Clay too, out of nowhere. We can't avoid the guy.
and I mean,
So pissed off that it was Clay.
You got some information about it? Him?
I'm
and,
chuffed with that.
Yeah.
It's the narrative at the moment. Mac is chuffed. Cass is having a bad time. I'm sorry about that conversation, by the way, Josh.
What? No, that
But
was
I'm
great.
also not. It was great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So a couple of things I really, really want to do is have conversations with Chrys and Tess and be like, so what's going on with you?
Yeah.
Because I think Cass is the only person who knows that Chrys went to go get her little pamphlet of.
Yeah, I think I
Java.
would have told him that I'm dropping the folks off so he
Yeah.
doesn't pay them twice.
Good idea.
Chat always
Yeah.
enjoys it when I bring Clay in.
Yeah, I know. Which
Yeah.
is
Whoa, and Herr Bastian, the Primogen of the Tremere, paid Clay somehow, in some way, to guard one of the exits to the maze.
not doing a very good job at it.
Well,
might
he
not be
was
able to.
paid to guard the building, so.
I still want to snoop around that.
But yeah. Great session. Everyone's amazing, as is Sheepy. You're included in everyone.
Oh, thank you.
Just want to make sure. But yeah.
Sorry, I didn't say that. I thought that was just accepted widely.
It's a given.
Is it though? Is it?
And finally,
You also know he's the worst, right?
He's
yeah.
the fucking worst.
finally, Vandy. Hey. I really shouldn't apologize because it's it was Cassius who dropped the bomb.
Dude, I saw your face when Cass was like, yeah, I should probably tell you. And I saw your face and I was like, God fucking damn it. I was this close to not going through a landmine this episode. And honestly, it's kind of Cass's fault. So,
Cass was paying the favor back.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's great.
And Josh was
Fantastic.
enjoying the ride.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. Wow. So
a little bit of backstory on this whole Tess dealio. I messaged Vandy and said, Vandy, I have an idea for your character. Do you want to know about it and approve it, or shall I just go with it? And Vandy said, just go with it. So she hasn't known any of this stuff.
I think my exact words were "fuck it up, fam."
Yeah, that was your exact words.
And boy, Boy howdy, if I'm ever fucked up, fam.
Oh.
God damn. Yeah, it's I love that idea. It's like it's so I still don't even really know what it means, but like shapeshifter and kindred, and then like but I like have this feeling that maybe I changed or something happened with the car.
Well,
So I don't know.
You grabbed the threads and then you went down the right side of the path.
Yeah, but I don't know how I ripped the car apart. Like I have no recollection of that. So yeah, we'll see what happens next time.
I feel like considering like the larger revelation of everything, I think we can point out, because a couple of people were like, where's the fear test for fire? Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
because there's a few people who mentioned that.
Yeah, I saw that as well, and I was like, yeah, in that moment, Tess did not need to take a rot check fear frenzy test for fire.
So fire cool, kind of. Not fire, not terrible. So whatever that means in the future, I guess. It means I can burn things and look at them and feel kind of cool about it, I guess.
Maybe. It may not stick.
It might not stick. So enjoy, looking or not looking at explosions for a little bit, I guess, as you walk away.
How do you feel about the whole dad Yakuza?
Who fucking knows, dude? Who fucking knows? You know what? Honestly, you give me like one path and then you're like debated. So like I've basically my entire backstory now, I'm just like being debated, and I'm just like, I don't know what's real anymore. Yeah. I'm dead, but like I have no idea if my dad's actually in the Yakuza. He is possibly a shapeshifter as well then.
It would make sense.
I have an idea, but I'm not gonna say it like right now because I don't wanna like we'll talk about it after.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about it after.
But I have an idea of what he could be then. Yeah, and I guess that makes sense with more of the gravestone stuff then, because the ability to kind of tap into the spirity stuff definitely, as far as I'm aware, is more in tune with the Fae side, like shapeshiftery side, isn't it? Maybe, I don't know. That's my guess. But also, I just want to point out that the MVP of this show was the coin.
Yes, someone gets me.
So, I guess we're bringing on the coin as our 5th player. So.
Can we make a cult to the coin instead of gravestone? How's that?
Yep. It's already done.
Honestly,
it's canon.
Me as well. It's kind of, so.
For future plot events, like if we're not quite sure,
we know someone
point
who
to your
is.
Malkavian,
Wow, have you been sitting on that for a while?
No, I actually just thought of that.
Okay.
Like,
well done.
Yeah,
done.
no.
That was good.
But no, that was awesome. That was a lot.
Yeah.
So, we gotta sit and just decompress and absorb all of that for a bit. But
And then we'll shout at Sheepy after.
And then we'll shout at Sheepy, as we do. But yeah, thank you all for being along for this very bumpy ride.
Yes. And hopefully next week the players will get a break. Although going by their track record, they
Good
won't.
One. That's a very funny joke.
Thank you.
Sheepy.
Yeah.
So everyone on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. That's very rude.
Wow.
And yes, we'll see you again. We'll let you know about snack shots and whatever. They're additional things, so they won't be every week, but when they turn up, I will let you know on Discord and Twitter, etc. And yeah, check out everyone in the description. Links to all of their Twitch channels. Go give them love. There's also a link to Hydra's Roll Corruption, which is a roleplay channel. And also, I was going to say Hydra again. Sorry, my brain's mush. Also, Josh Gaming FTL's Strange Adventures, where there is a VTM campaign called Bloodlost, where I am in it, so it's worth watching. And also he does a lot of videos about Vampire the Masquerade if you want to do a bit more of a deep dive on the lore and information and things like that. And yeah, we'll see you next Monday when more things will blow up.